Hey, here's what happened last time on the Weeb After Hour. Oh yeah, Eloise just said it. I was with Desmond. Can you steal that from her?
I had no idea.
I don't know if we
Oh,
can
is
steal
this
the
a stealing one?
No!
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button.
Good job.
Womp.
Imagine that somehow was the case. Did I break the game?
Oh shit, you broke it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Alright, start again.
No!
It's okay, it's okay. We'll get a perfect A this way. Man, why couldn't you have just missed like you always miss?
No!
Alright, we're right back. Yeah, the one time I actually aimed correctly.
You're like one of those dudes that manslaughter someone accident with a gun. Oh shit, it went
Oh,
right through his
fuck.
fucking head in a lethal angle.
Ka-chink. Open sesame.
Has all this murder hubbub left
Oh
your
my
head in a
God.
tizzy?
Why are you talking?
Oh wow, they totally red herringed.
Perhaps you need a short break.
Oh, okay.
Something
Very
to lighten the
fun.
mood and let you
Very
collect yourself.
interesting.
Something like a nice cup of tea. Welcome,
Because you're
one
British?
and all, to the first episode of Tozu's Tea Time. If you haven't already, please
Okay.
sit back and relax. Here we do
Wow,
not
he
use
gets
our brains
double
for ideal
Monokuma
only in
theater.
rehearsal. Now, a question from me to you. What are sheep good at, if anything? Most humans, and some sheep, tend to respond with a resounding absolutely nothing. Sheep cannot
How do you know that from
create
sheep?
or invent medicine. For goodness sake, they can't even perform music. Their limited speech and quadrupedal locomotion prevents them from reaching the heights of humans. They're practically glued to the lower echelons of the food chain. No matter how hard sheep may try, they will never be anything more than their number tags. I can't say I like that answer. Too pessimistic for me. Plus, what of the sheep who still try? The sheep who realize their fate but continue to challenge it all the same. That they can be so determined to prove their worth when humans have all but deemed them microwavable meals. Isn't that something admirable?
I would need sheep like that?
Oh, is he gonna
What a
talk about
shame
every
our
victim's
sheep had to be so
animal
misguided.
during these
Exactly.
segments?
Oh.
It seems
Like a food for
all the
thought.
time we have.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again
Daemon
for
and
attending
snakes.
Tozu's
Did you know
Tea
the snakes can be
Time?
used to
No
make
need
so
for
many
extravagant
useful
farewells.
appliances?
I've an inkling you'll
Yeah.
be back for tea
It sounds
sooner
like,
than you can say ciao,
Wolfgang
Vincent.
is trying to be really efficient and stuff like that, but sheeps can do absolutely jack shit. And no matter what, you can't change fate. If you're a sheep, you're always a sheep.
Now's your chance to defend yourself. Tell me what happened.
Where do I even start, though?
The beginning?
Begin by explaining why you went to the boiler room.
Yeah,
Why I went there?
yeah.
Everything.
It was because of a note.
You have a note too. See, this would be nice to know.
Alright, I shoved it in
Days ago.
Wolfgang's pocket. Alright.
Someone slid one into my room. I never got to see who. I just heard a knock. And when I walked over, there was a note under my door.
I don't remember any of this.
Sorry. It was midday-ish, and you weren't there at the time.
You were fucking hiding in the
And I
boiler
didn't show you
room.
the note later because, well, I'll just read you what it said.
Diana, as you are aware, is an obligation to speak with those who blackmail we have obtained. After receiving your blackmail and reading the information disclosed in it, I believe a meeting between the two of us is warranted. In 2 days' time, please come to the underground boiler room at 8:45 a.m. Make sure to arrive promptly and close the door behind you. To avoid discourse, do not show anyone this letter. Do not approach me about it either, even in private. There's always a chance someone can hear. Wolfgang. Ah, so someone sent letters to both of them and got them in the same room.
Wolfie wrote this?
Why do that though?
Wolfgang had Diana's blackmail?
To frame Diana.
But didn't he have Jean's?
Hold on a sec. If you take a closer look, the handwriting on that note,
It's my handwriting.
doesn't it resemble the handwriting on Wolfgang's note?
You're actually
Ah,
right.
same person.
Wolfgang's
Yep.
note has been water damaged. The words I can make out were in the same messy scroll as Diana's here.
All right, let's check everyone's signatures on their profile card.
If anyone was smart, they
The
would
killer, most
purposely
likely.
do
They must
bad
have thought
handwriting.
his word was the only one Diana would
Yeah.
follow.
Or do the stupid newspaper cutting letters.
I didn't want to show this note earlier because I was scared of how people would try to twist it.
Uh-oh.
Like saying I
Oh,
faked
okay.
the note or that I decided to kill because of it. I thought it would be better to just stay quiet. I know you guys think I'm stupid for agreeing to meet in a place like the boiler room. And I am stupid.
So did
I
you
just
bring the
didn't
steel
want to
pin?
disappoint Wolfgang. In case he really did write the note. Which was why
No, the killer
I
had
left
the
my room around
the
8:40
pin.
So the killer, yeah, hit
downstairs.
Wolfgang with the steel pin, knocked him out, threw him in that room,
Did you catch any
waited
strange
until
movement down there?
Diana got there, locked him in,
Yeah,
or she locked herself in.
timed it so that it would kill Wolfgang, and then
I
she'd
did
be
find
stuck in the
boiler
room with
door
him.
hanging open a little bit.
Yep.
But I didn't think much of it. I just went inside
Wow,
and
this
closed
is
the
a
door behind
really
me,
good twist.
Since that's
Yeah.
what the note
An
asked
even
me
better
to do.
twist though is that
What did
she
you see
wrote that
inside
note
the
herself
boiler
as a plan B in case she got cornered like this.
The boiler room was really
Holy
dark.
shit.
So
Oh,
the
made
first thing I
herself look
noticed
like
was
she
actually the
she
security
got
camera light.
framed.
She got trapped in.
My eyes had to take
The
a few
fucking
seconds to adjust to
Omega
everything else.
plan.
But after that,
And that doesn't explain
I-
the footsteps and the blood
I never
outside.
saw him.
But then you draw so much attention to yourself, people will just vote on you because they don't know then. Oh, I didn't think I see your
He
beautiful
was lying
face
in
one
the
more time.
water, making these weird noises. It didn't seem like he'd even notice me entering the room.
Because he had
Not
that
until
medicine inside of him.
Wolfgang?
That needle.
Yeah, what is that smell then?
Oh, yeah.
Hearing his name seemed to snap
Because
him out
why
of his
introduce the
trance.
pharmacy and we haven't
He
even
slowly-
like talked about anyone
Exactly.
using the
Yeah.
pharmacy.
And there was, yeah.
Are you
Jean
okay?
smelled it.
Yeah, the medical, whatever.
It's you.
Huh?
He sees the killer behind her.
I can't believe it. I really am finally meeting you.
What do you mean?
Please, forgive me. Please forgive me for what I've become.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Wolfgang?
Despite how hard I tried, and how much I wanted it to be true, I could never become you.
Oh my god, is he hallucinating?
Maybe he's seeing his dad.
Or maybe his
Like in
mom,
the photo?
because his mom
His
has like
mom.
reddish hair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kind of looks
It's
similar.
okay, Wolfgang. Look! There's stairs over here. Come over here and we can get out. I have no idea if he didn't hear me. Or if he was just ignoring me. But... okay. I'll get closer to you then.
Think
I went
hallucinating
over to the left
stabbed
of the
you?
platform. The part where the fence had a gap. Just take my hand, okay? And I'll pull you out. He slowly stumbled over. And he held my hand. I didn't really think I could pull him out. I just wanted to be there for him. It was the best I could do. Because I didn't want to enter the water. Staying on the platform felt so much safer. And I really, really hate that it did. It's okay, Wolfgang. We'll get through this together, all right? I was looking at him when I said that. I was looking right at him. But somehow...
Oh, he's going crazy. He's hallucinating.
Yeah.
Somehow I didn't think to react.
Yep.
When
Now,
he
who
reached inside
can
his blazer,
medically induce something like that for input inside of him?
Eva.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Jean?
Even knows so much shit.
He knows a lot of science.
True.
The dosage.
We're back.
You know, Toshiko came back from the pharmacy and then she met up Wolfgang.
Oh, Toshiko.
She could have been like, hey, good job, bud, and just slapped him on the neck. This is very important information, Diana. Why would you hide this?
but the door was locked. I didn't know what to do.
What did you think was gonna happen
I
if you
started
didn't
looking
share
around
this?
for things to defend myself
Yeah.
with. And that's when I saw the gun.
Oh.
The taser gun? Did you use it?
I
Used it on him, but that's not what
and I
killed
aimed
him,
it at
though.
Wolfgang. And
What killed him is the generator.
I couldn't do it.
Oh.
I couldn't shoot him. I just backed away from him. I couldn't understand anything.
Somehow he looks hotter this way.
Why was this happening to me? Why was I being attacked? Why can't I do anything to...
I'm not like you. I'll never be like you.
Dad. Kozu, my dad.
Until the world knows. I won't.
Oh, now we definitely gotta do his social link after all this.
Until everyone knows me as...
And then the generator blew up.
All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me. Except Wolfgang.
How lucky she was that like no shrapnel, no like pieces of metal flew her way.
So did everything else.
Crack.
Even though I didn't see Wolfgang fall over, I heard it. His body cracking against the pavement, and his knife falling into the water. I waited for the gasp of pain, for him to groan or mumble or say something, but there was nothing. There was just me and the silence. That's how it happened.
What?
Wow. Diana really isn't the killer.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, Eva, you kind of looking sussy. Miss Gremlin.
I'm at a loss for words.
So then afterwards, she busted herself out?
Yeah, she busted herself out with a lock.
With the pin.
And then she fled the scene.
Yeah, waiting at the corner, see everybody walk into their respective closets, and then ran away afterwards.
That's why the rolling pin was already there.
Yeah, because they already knocked out Wolfgang, threw him in the room, and waited for Diana to come in 30 minutes later.
Presumably drugged him.
Yep.
Yeah. Toshiko coming from the pharmacy.
Damn, is it Toshiko?
Despite how hard I tried and how much I wanted it to be true.
Oh my god,
I can never
don't like
become
how the
you.
only suspects are Toshiko or Eva right now.
That's
I really
so
don't like
fucked
that.
up.
Why do they hate me?
Why would Wolfgang say those words in that particular moment?
How'd you manage to escape the boiler room after all that?
By picking the door's lock.
Every makeup artist knows that.
Yeah.
I wasn't even
True crime, man.
I
Makeup.
just started feeling my way back to
True.
the door in the dark. And then
You just jammed the pin.
well, my supply bag. I remembered the spare hairpins I always kept inside. So I felt around the bag and dug one out. To be honest, I have no idea how I managed to unlock the door. The whole thing was repeated trial and error.
You are so lucky in that short time.
Insane lucky. But
This next attempt will finally work.
Because I would say like it took us like 5 minutes to get down to find the generator.
That's like hitting a bullseye blindfolded.
Now we know why it took so long for her to escape.
okay.
I realized why it happened. Getting trapped inside, I mean. The door
Yeah.
slot was on the outside. So, someone must have set the lock before I came downstairs. So that when I closed the door, I'd be
Without a lock.
trapped.
The lock is normally on the inside too. The killer purposely flipped it.
That means that it could be somebody
the one to close it.
who was at the game.
That's for why the killer locked the door.
Yeah,
Yep.
that brings everyone back in
Everybody's
again.
back into
Yep.
position. Oh my god.
The killer made
So
Diana
then it
trap
comes
herself
down
inside the
to
boiler room, so they could kill Wolfgang in front of
who
her.
is unaccounted
Wow, so-
for.
To remain by his body.
Yeah, she was stuck with Wolfgang for like
Diana would only be
30, 40
Someone
minutes
from outside
Yeah.
entered the boiler
Just-
room.
before it blew
Yeah.
Yeah,
up.
just picking the lock.
At which point,
That's so sad.
Oh no, I mean like
stumbling across
before
what
the
looks like a
explosion.
dry murder case.
Because
If the
she got there at 8:45. That means that was before the game time, right?
Oh, right. And then the boom happened at 9:30. Oh, yeah. She was stuck
9:35.
with the.
I'm curious to know.
So the last person that arrived to the game tournament was Grace.
Before or after the tournament attendees.
Grace and Jean.
We arrived there around 8:30ish. Because that's after we woke up from being late 30 minutes after the time, the 8 o'clock
When I
announcement.
opened the door, there were already people walking down the stairs. Obviously, I couldn't stay
Eva's
inside
actually in the clear
boiler
because
room.
because
She got there early.
Yeah, Cassie said that she asked Eva to come
It
early
would
with
look
her
really
to set up.
bad. The hallway was a bit
Oh my
easy.
god.
So those
so
three
she
are
broke.
okay.
So
Or
I
four.
walked over to a wall bordering
Cassidy,
one of the
Jet, Mark.
storage closets,
Yeah.
and hid
Eva.
behind it.
I'm thinking it might be
And
Kai
stayed as quiet as
because
possible.
Kai.
it's so weird that Damon's
Yeah.
clock
I
did
was
or
still
was
bleeding
not
a little from
woken.
Wolfgang's cut, though.
Yep.
I don't know.
Some of
I still
that
think it's
blood ended
Grace.
up dripping onto the floor around me.
It's the blood on the underground floor. It's all coming together.
This
Art's
was
so
shortly
cool.
before us tournament goers split up. And you made a run for it, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Down the hallway, up the stairs, and then as quietly as possible into my room. Since
You're putting
everything
makeup
was
on.
still really dark,
She wasn't lying.
I had to patch myself using the Tozu Trinket's protection as my light. I realize this is a lot, and I know it's hard to believe without proof. So, if you guys could just give me a second.
You're gonna show us the wound. Reaching into her makeup bag, Diana pulled out a wipe and began scrubbing at her arm.
I cleared up the blood pretty fast. Luckily for me, the cut wasn't that deep. There's still a chance it may leave a scar, though.
It's okay. You'll be dead later.
Oh my god.
Holy crap!
If she survives this,
That's a pretty good arc for her.
yeah, that's an
It's a
amazing
lot of
arc.
survivor's guilt, too,
I'll
for
cover it up
Diana.
again.
That she said she wanted everyone to be friends.
Why did
She's
Wolfgang
been trying to
attack you for
get
no
everyone to
reason?
stay together.
Yeah.
She didn't
I
shoot the
wouldn't
taser
say
gun.
it
Who did?
was For no reason.
Desmond?
You're
After
being kind
he
of
looked at the gun
insensitive,
later
man.
by himself?
Well, I feel like
Huh? I
someone
didn't mean it
pulled
like that.
something. Like,
What I'm trying to
it wasn't
say
someone
is
holding the gun. I felt like it was like a
Wolfgang's
time
actions may
thing.
look random from an
Yeah, there was like a
perspective,
beep at that
but from
moment in
his
her memory.
perspective, well,
But she said she picked
judging
up
by
the
his behavior,
gun? Or did she not say that? She just said that
said
she
she
couldn't.
She picked up the gun, but she couldn't pull the trigger, she said.
Like,
Shit, she
Dead?
might
there
have
was
dropped it
something in the
again.
room that
Or maybe
Diana
she
didn't
accidentally
see.
pulled
That's
a
impossible.
wire.
It was only me and Wolfgang
Yeah,
in the boiler
triggered
room.
something.
I don't believe Jean.
Because we still got the
literal.
severed extension cord
Yeah.
to use.
It was the tournament. It was the music. It was timed with
he saw something,
Mark's
is
music.
my point.
No, it just so
Yeah.
happened that
He had
Mark's
been
music was the last thing
hallucinating.
that could have counted
What
when
did
it
Wolfgang
occurred.
hallucinate for him to turn out The way
I don't think it
Diana
was like
described.
timed
You would
with
be
the game.
surprised by the
It
sort
just
of
so
things our
happened.
minds can invent.
Just to give us the time of death.
I don't know. I feel like Mark could be like, I'm gonna do it now. And then like just suddenly boost up the volume. Because he kept the volume super low the first time. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I think, I mean, he was actually keeping it kind of soft originally, and then Damon asked him to raise it.
Well, because he was questioning if he even knew how to use it, because there was no music playing, and he was like, if music's playing, it's fine. And then he showed him. Yeah, he was just trying to fix other stuff.
Substance induced?
Okay, now we're talking about the medicine.
Just say Wolfgang took a hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenics?
One which induced a lot
What
of
about
fatigue,
it?
too, judging by the way he lumbered about in Diana's account.
It would explain why Wolfgang mostly stayed in one place.
One place, which happened to be in the water.
Seems very deliberate. Aye.
Water.
I reckon the killer
Pirate.
knocked Wolfgang unconscious in order to drag him into the water.
Hold
But
on.
knew he would eventually wake
Do we
up again.
actually really know how Taser
So
works?
they drugged
Is
him with
Desmond
something
lying?
which would basically make him despondent. As
That's
for
what I'm
where
saying.
He's the
Saying.
only one who understands that a Taser works, so no one can tell him otherwise.
Tell me the killer robbed.
I knew exploring it was a bad idea.
It? What's this it we're talking about?
The pharmacy, obviously. Why the heck did we think leaving that place open was a good idea? Now someone's stolen an item and drugged Wolfgang.
But who would know how to make
Fuck! I knew our promise
a
was
drug
to be true.
that
I
strong?
can't trust any of you guys.
I don't know.
And don't say Wolfgang
Yeah,
drugged
who's a
himself.
pharmacist around here?
Who wants to be tortured by demons?
Well,
We don't have like a Mekon this time around, like from
Maybe it was
From
just
two.
already there in the pharmacy. They just had to like take it off the shelf.
oh, that could be true.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is like horse tranquilizer.
Ah.
Just as I
Yeah,
predicted,
that would be
exploring the
useful.
pharmacy ended up paving the way for murder. Should I have made more of an attempt to stop people from exploring?
Nah.
Back then,
That's
all I
not your
did
fault.
was... With cautious yet determined expressions, the students entered the newly opened pharmacy. Giving everyone unrestricted access to medication sounded like a disaster in the making. But having already invoked the group's area after speaking my mind before,
Fire.
I wasn't about to make the same mistake twice. I'll just stay quiet. Let them do their thing. And then I'll kill. Then again, nobody would have listened to me. Especially not with Wolfgang in control.
If we know where the perpetrator got their chemicals.
But what about
yes, our
that
next step is
advertisement of the Tozu
figuring
doll
out
at the very
how
back of the
they took
pharmacy?
the
How does that bring into play?
Agreed. It would help us better understand the timeline of events and
I
potentially
like how
even
it's
validate
still so
Diana's
up in the air
testimony.
right now.
Yep. Back at
Good.
square one.
Yeah, they purposely baited us. That's really great writing.
Usually we wouldn't be walking around in circles like this until like chapters 2 and 3.
Yeah, they
But to start out like a bang like this.
last person I
super
trust.
aggressive.
But I guess that
twist.
prologue was our chapter 1.
Yeah, in a way, it's
make it easy.
Kind of like the equivalent of a chapter 2, basically.
Yeah. Putting down how Wolfgang was drugged may validate Diana's testimony. The question is, how did the killer drug him? Oh, fuck.
I'm dead. Odd smell.
Odd smell, Wolfgang's neck, thin piece of metal.
I bet the killer took a pill.
Thin piece of metal.
What is thin piece of metal? That's the thing we found in the corner.
Yeah, I think it's the trash. Oh, no, that's just the bottom.
Oh, it's this. Oh, what's the one with the...
I mean, I think it's an odd smell then.
Yeah.
Jab him.
Oh, Wolfgang's neck?
How would the killer
Yeah, jab him in the neck.
swallow a pill?
We're figuring out how he got...
How he got drugged.
Okay. Yeah, how he got drugged. It was the pin. Okay.
Oh, rejected. Oh, odd smell.
Oh.
No, I think Plitchy's right. Wolfgang's neck and then the pin that Mark was talking about.
I think the pin is he got tased.
bet the killer took a pill.
The
Yeah.
odd smell is that he got, what's it called? Oh, dang, I forgot what it's called.
Bath salts.
I can shoot.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Consent.
It looked like a needle prick. Because all you need to do is put that like on your hand, and then just like put it like tap him on the shoulder real quick, or the neck, I guess.
He had a tiny red dot below the bruise on his neck.
Okay.
During the investigation, I thought this dot was a scab from a mole or pimple. But knowing Wolfgang was drugged, it's clear to see what it really is. A puncture wound.
Or for him not to feel the puncture wound, there must have been a lot of anesthetics on it.
Wolfgang got drugged a little after 8:15 a.m.
I mean, he got knocked down, then he got
and was
stabbed
already
with it.
feeling the effects when Diana
Oh.
arrived at 8:45 a.m.
Damn, so they ambushed him, but where and how? And then still dragged his body to the boiler room before Diana arrived.
And he probably just said, hey, meet me in the storage room. They hid. He walked in and then they slammed him from behind.
That's probably another reason why the killer
Storage
left
room?
Wolfgang unconscious.
Because that's where the pin
To
was.
inject him if he was still moving around.
Oh, right.
Only when they had him right where they wanted. Dazed and unable to fight back, did they plunge the syringe into his neck.
With said syringe being filled with a hallucinogenic.
But if this all happened a few minutes after 8:15 a.m.
Telling you, Grace was
doesn't that
late.
Make it impossible to pin a suspect?
What? Why is it impossible?
Because everybody's got an alibi for that time.
Not you.
I mean,
Not you.
Not you, actually.
and the other
I didn't know where you were until 8:30.
You got a sweet spot, my friend.
I was already in the dining hall with Jet Mark.
Oh my god, now we're exploring alibis that we didn't even talk about.
Yeah, because we're so sure everyone was airtight. Wow,
Everyone was at the tournament setting up, but like, were they?
And me and Eloise were already
9 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, now we're
That's the
exploring different
tournament.
time frames.
Hugo was giving me the medication she grabbed from the pharmacy.
Okay.
And, I stayed in my dorm room until 8:40 a.m.
Okay, you're not out of the clear yet, but
If everyone can be accounted for, we really can't assume a suspect.
So we're back to square
Nope.
one?
Nope. Kai.
no, Kai. Kai woke up late, supposedly.
Uh-huh.
He's the only one who can corroborate that story.
What's screwing us over here? Is there a part of this mystery we're getting wrong? Or could it be we're overlooking something? It was ruled out as having no relation to the murder because the wires don't touch the water. But the position of it, the fact it's destroyed, the timing of the blackout. One coincidence is easy to wave off, but when it's a coincidence after coincidence after coincidence, then there's something more going on. There's something more to the generator.
If everyone has an alibi for 8:15 a.m., is it possible the killer never actually attacked Wolfie at that time? But his little note said to come by at 8:15 a.m., didn't it?
Ingrid, do you remember what you said when we couldn't figure out who stole Desmond's taser?
To be honest, I'm drawing a blank.
You suggested we switch subjects and discuss Wolfgang's injuries instead, which we did.
Time to go back.
As a result, we ended up unraveling more about the case than if we had stuck to the original topic. Right now, we're at a dead end. If we can't get any more leads
Back
out
to
of
the
this current
taser.
discussion, then
Or
let's decide
something
to
else
switch our
completely.
focus.
Yeah, who could have found
Let's drop this ball.
Focus to what?
I want
What
to take another
indeed?
look at Diana's testimony.
Mine?
Back when you were describing Wolfgang's death, something stuck out to me.
The explosion?
You said you couldn't shoot the taser gun. And it wasn't shot. But it was shot.
Tell everyone knows me as...
Boom!
All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me, except Wolfgang. In those few seconds, he became pitch black.
He was blackened.
And then, so did everything else. Plop, crack.
Ooh.
The flash of white Diana described must have been the generator exploding, with the darkness afterwards being the blackout. Think about the order of events there. In just a few seconds, the boiler room's generator explodes, and Wolfgang falls over.
They're gonna talk
dead.
about that piece of metal that
Doesn't it
we found
sound like
earlier
the
too.
two are
Then
correlated?
Oi,
Not the
didn't we go
bobby
over
pin,
this
the
already?
not the bobby pin, but there was like another piece of metal that was in the water.
Yeah,
like I found.
the extension cord.
There's an extension cord, and then there was also like a shattered something, which I think
Ooh,
they called
glass.
what is it called? Sharpnel?
Oh,
right?
shrapnel,
Oh,
yeah.
shrapnel,
Oh, it is
yeah.
metal.
Oh, shrapnel. Yeah.
She's lying!
Oh, Toshiko. Because Desmond said it was shy.
I never fired the gun.
It's all good. I believe you.
Because I did it.
because I shot the shrapnel.
Sure, nobody can dispute the gun was fired. What can be disputed, though, is when it got fired. I wouldn't be surprised if the killer fired that gun way in advance. Like, sometime before the arrived downstairs and left it in the boiler room for
To frame either Diana or Desmond.
What? So the taser gun isn't the murder weapon?
No, the generator.
Taser gun.
Damn it, Winona.
What other options are we left with?
The taser gun is the only option which makes sense. The murder weapon can't be anything else.
True murder weapon, which is just shrapnel. Is it possible that there's a third source of electricity we haven't considered yet? Am I grasping at straws by thinking? I left the
his watch.
The taser is her own word.
What did he do to violate the rule, though?
Huh?
Ava, what do you mean?
The watch
All
is
the
electricity.
evidence supporting your version of events is circumstantial. The note you showed us? That could be a fake alibi you made for yourself. The fact that it has the same handwriting.
Damn, she went to bat for you, Ava.
Wouldn't that just mean the same person tricked them?
If you earnestly believe Diana didn't write it, then maybe. But do you see what I'm saying? There's no proof Diana never wrote the notes. There's only her word to go by.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
True.
Did write them.
We think so
Yeah,
like Ava.
that is
Entering
true.
the boiler room at 8:45 a.m. and being locked inside could be a total lie.
I get what you're saying. But if we run with the idea that Diana was the one waiting for Wolfgang all the way back at 8:15 a.m., then we're stuck with the issue we had last time. Why did Diana wait over an hour to kill him?
That's also circumstantial. None of us know what really went on between those two in an hour. Ruling someone out because they took a long time to murder is stupid.
Without context?
Stupid.
Sure, I'd say the same. But since the boiler room is unlocked, anyone can enter. If Diana knocked Wolfgang out, then she took over an hour to kill him with that influence.
Okay, but who would enter? No one wants to make a detour down some gross.
Except myself.
Except for myself, because I hang out there.
Probably the most covert place a person can be.
The most covert place. Her words do make sense. After all, I chose to meet Tozu in the boiler room for that very same reason.
She didn't write the note.
Yeah.
She claims she didn't shoot the gun. But where's the hard proof she didn't do any of these things?
Yeah. Where's the proof?
The answer lies in what destroyed the
What's that
generator.
beeping?
What?
His Ahoge going. Bounce, bounce.
Detecting
Exclamation.
something.
Yep.
All you guys did was discuss theories, never anything concrete. Settling
True.
for a theory isn't good enough when our lives are on the line.
We actually still don't fully know what killed
We
him.
can't rule out Diana's involvement in the case. We can't rule out the generators.
So we have to figure out what destroyed the generator?
Yeah.
What should we do? Just throw out ideas?
No, not you.
We've been doing this whole time.
We will. You won't.
Oakley dokley. Alright, everyone, let's put our thinking hats on. If we
Please stay alive for a very long time, Cassidy.
for sure.
Oh my god. If we find Cassie's dead body next chapter, I might cry.
Cry.
Yeah.
Cry.
I'd probably ugly cry.
Buddha's wash these scum.
He's a good generator. I'll smell it. Oh, there's the sharpnel.
Yeah, there is the shrapnel.
Why did the generator blow
What is
up?
the shrapnel?
Could have just been an electrical
I thought it was like, you know, like a drug bottle, but it's
No, it's like
shrapnel.
it's like pieces of metal you put inside like a grenade. So when it explodes, it shoots out the metal pieces and it like
Right.
cuts into people.
Made it explode? Perhaps it's
Electrical discharge it released might have connected with the generator and created.
I guess sharpener was metal, right? So that would conduce
Conduct.
another form of electricity.
There's no proof anything besides the
Really
taser was
small
involved.
shrapnel.
Oh, there. Shrapnel. Yeah.
Fuck.
That's gotta
Okay,
be it.
yeah, it's
'Cause shrapnel is
definitely
definitely proof that, like, what the fuck was this? Because it's not obvious that it came from the generator, like... It's not generator debris, right?
No, it's definitely with something else.
Yeah.
I like that we're gonna refute Eva, because, you know, in other Danganronpa games, you never turn on Kirigiri, for example.
Really?
Yeah, you never ever refute
Never?
her. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's... I forgot the guy's name, but he's pretty stupid at the beginning, so...
Yeah, but she's like 100% trustworthy. You never have to second guess her opinions. I think same for like Danganronpa 2 and V3.
Well, Chiaki didn't really get going until chapters 2 and 3, so...
Unfortunately, Ava, I have to disagree. You say nothing but the taser could have been involved in the murder. But there's one possibility you didn't consider. The shrapnel in the water.
You mean those bits of red metal which were floating around?
Red metal. What's red?
What is red?
Explosion.
Lightning McQueen red?
It's safe to assume the two are connected.
Can't that just be debris left by the generator?
But that's not the same color as the generator.
It's a completely different color and lacks the rust the generator has accumulated. We're obviously looking at the remnants of something else, which means an object we haven't yet identified was caught in
God,
the
this trial's
explosion.
fucking nuts.
And floating near it was another out-of-place item. And then this is where we bring in the extension cord.
Yeah, yep. Finally.
What's
What is this?
happening?
What the
So
fuck
something
is
was
this,
plugged
guys?
in and then it blew up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
Did the cord get caught in the explosion?
Seems that cord has the
I think we're like halfway
Is
now,
it one of those batteries that Jet has in his room?
From what I saw in my investigation,
Oh.
the building's
Did we see batteries in Jet's room?
seems to be kept inside.
They talked
No,
about
but they
it. They
talked
were like
about it.
neo-lithium batteries, and Jean was like, "Oh yes, batteries.
Yes.
Those are very new in technology or whatever."
Why the fuck are you so technical,
Storage
John?
closet D, huh? It was hard to make out much of it in the dark. And after the power came on, Kai came screaming for us to leave our closets. But I do recall seeing some extension cords peeking out from behind the shelf.
Since we already know the killer raided one storage closet, anyone else willing to bet they raided this one too?
The hell did they need an extension cord for?
Again, a Lightning McQueen battery bomb.
Proximity to the cord.
Same thing with the red bits. Even though we don't know what they are.
Right, the red sharpener. It definitely isn't debris left by the generator.
Sharpener.
So what exactly is it? So far, nothing in the boiler room could be directly tied to the shrapnel. At least not any of the clues that have been already discussed in this trial. If I were to flip my thinking and consider the clues we haven't discussed yet, there's no proof there's no proof what I have in my mind is related to the shrapnel, but when all the other options are ruled out, I can only turn towards the one that has it. The one thing the mysterious shrapnel might be related to.
What?
What we haven't talked about yet?
Huh?
The smell? That's like the only thing we've never talked about yet.
Oh, vodka.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, vodka. Who do we know that's Russian?
Vodka.
We don't, but she's not Russian. That's only because of us.
Who else do we know that loves crunchy wanchy?
Smell permeating the boiler room. It took me a moment
I love
to
cereal.
notice, but when I did,
Kai loves cereal too. Huh.
the best way to describe the scent would be if you mix cereal and alcohol together.
Cereal and alcohol? Talk about specific.
Tis a sign a chemical reaction was at play.
Huh?
So you mix the two together and it explodes?
I mean, I have vodka and cereal together all the time, and they don't do shit.
Pretty pungent odors.
Until I go into the bathroom and explode on my
There's a
bottom.
reaction there, yeah.
With cereal, or fruits, or eggs. I noticed the smell going into the investigation. but it had completely slipped my mind until now.
Damn, his baby hands are distracting me.
Yeah, thank you, John. Thank you, John.
A chemical reaction was caused by the taser?
The gun never touched the water. There's no reason for it to be the source of the smell.
What about the generator?
Considering the state of it,
Good question, baby.
that generator would smell more.
I think Plenty was onto something about the Neo-Lithium batteries. That's just like another device
Explained by what we already know.
that's separate from everything else that we
Or the taser gun.
It's not one of our truth bullets, though.
I know.
True.
I mean, every once in a while, they'll be using the last trial. You'll get a truth bullet mid-trial.
Can someone
I could steal someone's bullet too.
Yeah, you could always fish one out of somebody.
It was just a long-winded way of saying he's using process of elimination.
I know it sounds like a stretch, but if you follow this line of reasoning, a lot more questions start getting answered. Think about it. If the smell and shrapnel are linked, then whatever object the shrapnel belongs to must contain chemicals.
So we're looking for a metal object, which is also
battery.
with chemicals.
Yeah.
Surely something like that would be kept inside the pharmacy.
Looking at my notes.
Oh yeah, you have a list of everything.
When we originally visited the pharmacy, I recorded everything I saw.
You're so useful, dude.
Red metal object.
I can't wait to kill you next chapter.
Yeah. The character being
You feel like a
skilled
chapter
both,
2
really.
kind of guy. Yeah.
I got lots of metallic objects in my dorm room, but nothing chemical. Just big old slabs of metal.
I got a battery. Big old slabs of metal. Why does that sound so familiar? Hold on. That's right. What Ingrid said just now is similar to what she said the night everyone began bunking together.
I guess this will explain my room too. It's littered with all sorts of fancy tools and metals.
Oh, here it is.
Yep.
At that time, people were talking about their dorm rooms being themed around their talents.
Oh shit!
Could it be? Could the shrapnel actually be the remnants of the unique device that guy boasted about having in his room?
That guy.
The only way to know for sure is to put you on the spot.
Please, don't do it.
Well, we were wondering when Jet or Cassidy would come into play, right? Because they were on the poster.
I need to ask you something.
Shit.
What's up?
What's up, broski?
Can you tell me what's inside your dorm room?
Yeah, fucko.
Like a full-on list?
I think it's more.
Sure thing. I got a pretty gnarly collection of parts and accessories. Blind spot
So
mirrors,
convenient that everybody
batteries,
slept in other people's rooms so they can raid the other guy's room.
You name it.
Yeah.
I even have the legendary mantle from the 1984's Grand Prix winning speedster.
That's what I was hoping to hear.
Cool. So, why'd you want to know? Unless... Wait, I'm not being suspected, am I? No.
This guy's kind of got Ken energy.
I've got nothing to do with the murder.
You have an alibi. The only reason I ask is because that mysterious red shrapnel.
Just someone went into Jet's room and stole that too?
I guess so. They just are like going shopping.
Just, rummaging through everyone's rooms.
But seriously, they fished up a taser out of Desmond's room that he didn't even know about.
And no one was like a fucking hall monitor and like checking up on everybody's rooms.
Nah. Also, the doors are soundproof, so that's cool too.
Wouldn't someone have heard an explosion though?
I did.
Yep.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sexy guys talking to each other?
Right before we lost power.
Boom.
Wait, that's right. That was a boom.
Wait!
Boom.
I remember hearing it too!
You're just trying to join the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh.
But if Jet's car batteries contain an explosive substance...
But now this planet falls apart because again, I'm like, how the fuck did Kai know how to do all this shit?
Yeah.
Dude, TikTok teaches you a lot of things.
Yeah, I didn't tell you what kind of influencer I am. I'm an electrical engineer influencer, dummy.
I'm actually from MIT.
I do videos about all the latest tech.
So So it can't be proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Pretty much.
Great.
Well, what's the reaction time of a lithium battery?
About 30 minutes.
The reaction time?
When a lithium battery hits the water, how long does it take to combust? I think once we know that, we can decide whether or not the battery is relevant to the case.
A lithium battery would be an almost instantaneous reaction. I'm pretty sure.
How the fuck do you know that, John?
Of course you know.
Lithium isn't a metal I've worked with, but it got beat into my head never to mix it with substances it doesn't like. All that electricity, the battery would have let out when it hit the water. It must have went straight into poor Wolfie.
There's warning labels on the battery for a reason.
I can't read though.
If the reaction is instantaneous, then the battery would have entered the water only seconds before the generator exploded. That's really weird.
Oh my god, someone in the
That is
tournament
kinda weird.
pushed the battery through the vent.
Down the vent?
Yeah.
According to Diana's testimony,
Oh
the explosion happened
my god.
holding the taser gun. In which case,
I've been
Well,
thinking
Eva
about
was the
that
one closest to
so
the back of the
much.
room.
Why would she out herself like that, though?
I know.
Good point.
Oh, I don't know.
John, why the fuck do you know all this shit?
Be a student who kills another
I'm
student.
just a normal everyday student.
Diana.
it was only Diana and Wolfgang in the boiler room. So unless Diana herself was the one to throw the battery, then the battery can't play a part in the murder.
Eva.
Not really helping me here, Eva.
I promise.
The shrapnel and the generator are too close for comfort. They must be correlated. I admit that Diana throwing the battery is a possibility, but that's all it is. A possibility.
Oh my god.
There may still be another way for the battery to enter the water.
Eva knows
until
the
I rule
vent
that
because
out.
she saw it with Damon.
With Damon,
Yeah,
She's the
Oh,
set up
grandma
for a
that
corporate
she
discount.
lives down
She
there.
lives in
She's got the whole
boiler.
thing
She has
mapped
all
out.
day to do
Please
it.
stop.
No fucking way.
Oh no.
No.
How would I
fucking
prove
way.
that?
Related to the case, only Diana could have
She-
thrown it in the water.
No, not only Diana. Someone
No.
from the tournament.
Yeah.
Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
But how would I prove that
Neo
though?
batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
I think you're gonna steal.
The battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere. So it must
Fallen?
have been submerged another way.
Oh,
Perhaps
Vent
something
extension.
akin to
If that battery
don't know.
is
It might
the
steal
How I
someone
stole
else, maybe.
last time.
Why is there a taser gun?
maybe it's a red herring.
Judging by the shrapnel,
It could
the
be.
battery would have landed in the water, a few inches from the generator.
Yeah.
Not the hardest shot to make.
Thanks, Desmond.
Everybody's quick to say the battery was thrown, but when I consider the boiler room in which objects the killer could have leveraged, what that person considered is impossible starts to sound anything but.
If the battery is related to the case, only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
But my arm had been
Yeah,
cut.
you're gonna shoot Eva's.
Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
Neo batteries are pretty lightweight.
The battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere.
Yeah.
So it must have
Whoops.
been submerged another way.
Oh my, Mochi!
Perhaps something akin to
So what,
Eva
generator on
What's the other option?
Eva?
Is the murder weapon?
Shrapnel, taser gun, thin piece of metal, generator, extension cord.
Judging by the shrapnel, the battery would have landed in the water, a few
I want to say it's generator. The other ones don't really make sense to me at the moment.
Can you read what the generator says?
Yeah.
If the battery is related to the case,
Half of the generator's wires were melted and what remained intact had been completely singed. It's like a bomb went off inside the machine. Like through
Well,
the
I mean,
vent.
the picture has a vent. It's showing the vent, so maybe.
I know, but it's like I'm not a big fan of some of these
The
bullets.
wording
because
of like, it's like a bomb went off inside the machine. It's like they're saying like
Oh.
it was already in there.
Oh well, I mean,
How would that
if
touch
it
the
blew,
water?
no, if it blew up, it would have to
blew
been
out.
blown
on the
up from
side.
inside because it short circuited. No.
Yeah, that's
Inside.
it. But yeah, the
mean,
vent is right above
it's-
it, so it's like it's so
only
obviously
Diana could
the
have
vent.
thrown it in the water.
But my arm had been cut. Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
I don't know about Ava.
Neo batteries
I-
are
You got another arm, girl.
The battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere.
I want to go for
It
that
was
one.
submerged another way. Perhaps something akin to what Eva described?
If that battery is the
What?
murder weapon, Why is there a
Why don't you just tie the battery to the extension cord and just have it hang from the vent, and then just let go?
I don't know what they're asking.
Something that they're saying is impossible.
They're asking how the battery touched the water.
I mean, it's the vent.
That's what I'm saying. What if they tied it to the extension cord and just like let it like slowly go down?
Okay.
Because the extension cord on the end was singed, right? But it didn't need to be plugged into anything. It just needs to be like a rope.
Yeah, the extension cord would be useful like that.
Diana could have thrown it in the water.
That's why I keep looking at Toshiko, because she keeps saying like it couldn't have fallen, but it could have come down from the vent. I don't know. I don't think there's a button for it yet.
Yeah, I don't think we can steal yet. Oh,
nice.
Well, what did you even fire?
I was trying to steal.
Well, generator.
Our generator?
It couldn't have fallen. Yes, it can, because this picture of the generator has the vent above it.
God, I hate that. I hate that it's like, it's not just like what's being said.
But it didn't say that in the
picture
bullet.
of the generator. Yeah, I don't like that.
However, it's unlikely Diana threw the battery at the generator. Not only
she was on the other side of the room?
It should have been like, here's the generator. It got blown up from the inside. There's a vent right above it.
They keep saying like the generator and the concrete platform are like 10 20 feet away, when I think it's like 2 feet. I think
Like,
the
I
room
could
is
reach
smaller
my
than
arm.
it is.
Yeah.
Like it seems smaller than what it actually is.
He could reach over to me if he wanted.
If the battery hadn't been thrown, the only other possibility is that it fell down into the water.
So someone threw it down the vent.
Considering the layout of the boiler room, what else could the battery
Oh my
fall off
god.
of, except the generator?
Oh, they put the batteries on. Oh, right, you just roll it through the vent. Yeah.
Not on top,
Not on
but
top.
maybe.
Maybe.
What position was the battery in? Teetering over the generator, leaning over the generator, suspended over the generator. Okay, so that still goes with the extension cord, right?
Yeah.
Like tying it
Yeah,
like
I think that's what you're trying to
like
get
a
at.
rope.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the only one that would know there's an extension cord in these storage closets would be Ava, because she's the only one that looked into it other than us.
Because she just said that she has checked every one of those rooms.
Before Damon woke up.
If the battery is suspended by something, then the presence of that item starts to make a lot more sense. Okay, yep, this is the extension cord.
Do you know about the rolling pin too?
This is it.
It's weird that she didn't choose the door with the backup generator though.
Yeah, that would.
I would just like spend more time not knowing where the generator is, knowing that I'm in the room with the generator.
You wanted to be in the room with the rolling pin.
Oh, but to make sure no one else would see it.
I guess so.
I don't think
She didn't really hide it very well.
It'll work anyways for the plan. She actually wanted to turn on the light ASAP so that they could catch Diana.
I don't see how leaving a cord
That's
into
true.
Rex
So
is
actually,
any
yeah,
more
she should have gone into the
She should have chose the.
If anything,
Yeah, to
Yeah,
make
but
sure
she
that she could
didn't.
fix it.
extra weight.
She let Jen and Cassidy go. Well, Jen and Cassidy jumped on first. They were like, "We'll take this door."
Oh, that might have been it too. Yeah.
The cord.
So she didn't have time to choose her door.
What if she didn't? Something else may have been supporting the cord instead.
Something like a rock.
A third person holding the cord.
No, that doesn't make sense. The cord wasn't involved. That kind of defeats. Okay, an object. I don't know what the object is though.
The taser gun? When she lifted it?
Oh, that's why it was fired.
Throughout this trial,
No. What am I saying? This taser gun doesn't have wires.
If the battery was on its own,
What?
the killer tossed it in. If the battery was wrapped with a cord, the killer held the other end of the cord. But in the same way something else can hold the battery, can't something else also hold the cord?
My head's starting to spin.
That was the most confusing way to say that.
Yeah,
someone
that
put
was
a paperweight on the cord, and then if
I got a rock. Something to keep the cord in place. If If I imagine the cord and the batteries tied around in front of the generator in the same spot where the shrapnel has surfaced.
How fucking big is a lithium battery?
The vent. Right?
Oh no, I think they hung it up. Oh, okay.
Okay.
The killer tied the cord to the
Can't believe this vent has come into play so heavily.
Damn.
Thought that was just like a joke thing from the prologue, yeah.
Yeah.
Connects the boiler room and the dining hall.
Forgot about that shit already.
About the generator?
You should remember sunlight shining into the boiler room. That's where the vent is.
And that's connected to the dining hall, where we had the tournament.
So you probably assumed the spot was a small window or something.
And Eva didn't play the game. She was doing her own thing during the games.
This make the wallpaper thin, or?
There's two vents. The boiler room vent and the dining hall vent.
Oh wait, yes, two vents, yeah.
Via a small
Yeah.
ventilation shaft.
Because Damon took off the first one in the boiler room and he still...
Yeah, still had the other one. They looked through.
How close is close for someone under 6 foot?
Ava helped reach the vent.
Bye.
Rode her shoulders.
Sit on her shoulders.
Wow, Damon, you asshole.
Quite the visual.
No, she asked
I know,
me
and
to.
I love you. Don't rub it in.
Anyway.
I like how she just went on that tangent just to get him to admit that you rode a girl's shoulders.
Yeah.
They could suspend the battery over the generator.
Something like that would result in an explosion.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you
The
mean?
killer tied one end of the cord to the vent and the other end to the battery. However, indoor extension cords are much longer than regular cords. They can be
Yeah, that's what the
upwards of 9 or
extension
more
word is for.
meters in length, as opposed to the average
Thank
cord's
you,
2
Ulysses.
meters. 9
They
meters
cut
is
the cord.
significantly longer than the distance between the vent and the
Oh yeah, they cut the cord at the end.
Oh, the burn it, yeah.
Well, and that's why it's burned, because it made contact with the water.
is already submerged in water.
I see. It is an impossible setup.
Well, someone just took
Not
a knife and
necessarily.
cut it.
The killer can have greatly reduce the length of the cord by doing that.
That.
Cutting
What is
it.
that?
You dumb motherfuckers.
Tying the cord around Wolfgang? What?
Cut the cord
Oh.
using what exactly?
Anything. A fucking knife. Their teeth.
Scissors?
And where exactly
Oh,
did
whoops.
these scissors come from?
Storage closets. They're packed with tons of stuff, so...
Well, I've been through those closets twice now, and I never saw scissors.
You never saw, huh?
Well, we checked too. We didn't see anything.
Could the cord have been cut with Wolfie's knife?
Now we're
Oh
thinking.
yeah, and then they gave it to Wolfgang.
The victim set up the murder trap?
No.
So this whole thing was a suicide mission?
This was way too long for the wrong answer.
That's definitely not the
That
case.
was way too fucking long for the wrong answer. What? Tying a cord around Wolfgang? Wrapping a cord around what?
No, you can
No, the
wrap the cord more
batteries-
around the battery, right?
Battery's like fucking 3 inches long at most. What?
I don't know.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Maybe it's a big battery. Yep, it's a big battery.
Oh.
That's like a PS5 size.
I'm sorry,
battery.
I'm looking up a lithium battery and I'm just seeing the AA batteries. What the fuck is that? That's yeah, that's a PS5.
Probably to the point there wouldn't be much spare cord remaining.
Okay.
Which is a good thing. Because this spare cord is what the battery will be suspended by. So long as the spare cord is intact,
Diana, do you remember seeing that suspended when you walked into the fucking room?
Did you see an obvious
Well,
bomb
it was pretty
trap?
dark though.
It was lit because there was power.
Yeah.
No, but there's only one light, and that's by the concrete, not by the generator. How? Simple.
No, the
By adjusting the
light
cord's
from
position.
the dining hall goes through the vent and it illuminates above the generator.
Yeah, but the battery's suspended past the generator down towards closer to the water.
lower. I guess so.
Yeah, it's like closer down darker, right? So
I mean, I guess if you're in there and you are scared of Wolfgang, you maybe wouldn't see it.
I mean, yeah, you just walked in, you just see Wolfgang hallucinating like crazy and then throwing a knife at you.
But these high scores
guess
have
you're not
like
really looking at the
fucking
round
20 perception, so what's going on?
Oh my god, no they don't. So
all the killer would need to utilize
investigation.
is a certain aspect of the boiler room. What?
What? What was the question?
Oh, F2. What did the killer use to adjust the cord's position?
Pipes.
I don't know, the vent?
I got it!
Good job.
What else would it
I
be?
see it!
I gave the vent a close look after originally waking up in the boiler room.
Okay, so Eva killed him. How the
Part
fuck?
of the inspection included
fuck?
opening the vent to get a better
Okay.
look at the other side.
Kai could have still done
The
it.
vent
Okay.
be opened? Not all the way, but far enough for the vent to cause a domino effect if then closed. In our case, a domino effect involving the extension cord tied to it. If we assume the vent must be open for the battery to remain a safe distance above the water, we end up with a pulley system to prevent the battery from entering the water. The vent is literally pulling the entire cord backwards.
Oh,
Ergo,
I was thinking like it was attached to the dining room vent, not the
the vent itself.
boiler room
I
vent.
know, because then it'd be easy for the dining room guys
Just to let
trigger
go.
it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta do is kick it or something and it'll close.
So something else made it fall. Wrapping my fingers around the grate directly in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could.
A lightweight battery definitely isn't heavy enough to pull one shut. It takes an actual person to close one. Which is great for the killer, because it means they get to maintain full control over when the battery enters the water. If they close the vent, the cord should slide forward and submerge the battery into the water.
Something pulled the vent
The boiler
shut.
room water becomes electrified by the battery's components, which in turn causes
I could just throw a rock down the vent and close the vent that way.
standing in the water.
Exactly which vent is the cord being tied to?
The boiler room vent.
Okay. We're on the same page here.
Earlier, you said there's a small vent shaft connecting the boiler room vent to the dining hall vent. Assuming the killer is operating this trap from outside the boiler room, since we know there were only ever 2 people in that room, how would they even be able to reach the boiler room vent? Like you said, there's a separate vent in front of it.
Huh, she has a point.
Damn, when she dies, the IQ in this room's gonna drop significantly.
Yeah,
It'd
we're
be
just
so
left with
quiet in here.
Cassidy, Jet, and
Just
Kai.
going with their lips.
I've been assuming the cord is tied to the boiler room vent, but I failed to consider the ventilation shaft. It becomes considerably harder to reach the boiler room vent if you have to reach down that shaft first. Not just that, I never tested to see if the boiler room vent can open inwards. I only got to open outwards. By that logic, a vent on the opposite side of the shaft.
This could only mean one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The killer never tied the cord to the boiler room vent. They tied
Okay.
the cord to the dining hall vent.
So we're just coming to the same conclusion at the end.
Yeah, it took a while, but we got here.
Instead of the dining hall vent making it hard to close the boiler room vent, it's the boiler room vent making it hard to reach the dining hall vent.
While the vents may seem like an obstruction, especially since they can't be opened all the way, there's a very easy workaround. All the killer needs to do is fit the extension cord between the grates of the boiler room vent.
Oh yeah, the grates. You mentioned something about them earlier.
Yeah, that's what vents are.
When you described
They have
opening the
grates.
boiler room vent.
Well, that's just great.
Wrapping my fingers around the grate directly in front of me, I pull as hard as I
If you can fit your fingers between the grates, there's no damn way you can't fit a cord.
Exactly. After which, you can slide the cord through the ventilation
Just aim it.
shaft.
Unless you fucking cut the thick end off and then you slide the wire through.
Actually.
Oh,
why
somebody
you?
wants to fuck. Let's go.
Why you?
Actually, that's a good line for him.
Yeah, really good choice.
Push glasses up.
Something I still don't understand about your theory.
Wow, it's like the calmest debate.
To do with the logistics of the chord.
Okay.
Logistics?
Damn, triple. We never get triple. Danganronpa.
We're back to discussing this again. Never mind. I'll find a way to combat his argument just like I've done countless times already. The 2 times I've done it.
Yes.
Ah.
Who else wants some? Come on. This is how I master debate you.
Extension cord, generator, blackout, knife.
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened.
It's just extension cord, right?
Yeah.
But enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation, which means it must have been closed during the murder.
Sure. Oh.
The argument may have made sense if it weren't for one fatal.
Okay, I think you can slice that one already.
Oh, I can already slice it?
Yeah.
Maybe not all the way, but enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation.
Oh, is
which
that
means
it already?
It must have been closed during
That
the
one?
murder.
That one? Okay.
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way.
This is like the slowest rebuttal, so.
Yeah, I think this is it already.
Bothering me, however,
What does he say?
is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation. Which means it
This
must
one.
have been closed during the
Nope.
murder. There were no opportunities for the
Maybe it's this first one before that one, because it already considered that one a wrong answer when you sliced it.
Oh, it went back? Okay.
Yeah, it went back already, so it might be the first yellow you see.
Maybe not all the way, but enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering
How did I
me,
cut that out?
however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during
Huh?
my notes say it was closed, and I'm fairly confident in my notes.
What are your swords?
Yeah, check the swords again.
Boiler room vent can be opened.
Blackout, knife, extension cord, generator.
Fit an extension cord through.
The knife doesn't matter because, well, Wolfgang's the one that was holding the
cord
knife.
from the. Oh,
But Wolfgang was the one holding the knife. We
I
can
know, but
confirm
we were
that
in the
'cause-
kitchen. We could have just used the knife and then put it back in the kitchen.
Oh.
No, there was only one missing spot in that knife block, though.
Yeah, but then you put it back.
Yeah, that's Wolfgang's. But if we're in the tournament, I can take the knife from the kitchen and put it back, and it still looks like one is missing because Wolfgang has the other one.
Bothering me, however,
We've already exhausted extension
so.
cord.
the boiler room vent was closed.
Oh wait,
during
it went the other way this time.
Which means it must have been closed during the murder.
Okay, so knife.
What? What? Hello? Excuse
okay, so I
you?
guess it just wasn't killing him fast enough.
What the fuck?
Simply slide the cord between the grates.
That was weird.
Indoor extension cords may be thin,
Keep it on extension cord.
but the plugs on either side of them
Yeah,
are.
there you go.
How can
That's
the
it.
killer
Oh.
fit both those
That was the one, huh?
Yeah, 'cause it was cut off at the end.
Yep.
Either the boiler room vent
Oh, right, because we
Yeah,
know it was.
so they fit it through the grate, yeah.
at some point.
Okay, I see.
Someone else closed it. That is my issue.
Maybe you're dumb for having an issue.
Oh, crossword swap. Oh, what the fuck's happening?
I just need to reset it, basically.
Indoor extension cords may be thin,
Uh-huh.
but the plugs on either side of them aren't.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Ulysses, you didn't have to do this with me. We could have just done a normal rebuttal.
If you insert the cord through the boiler room vent first, it's possible to fit the cord through. You just need to start with the internal plug. The cords in storage closet D have a slim internal end. This can easily be slid through the gaps in the vent.
Oh, because, okay, so just one side is smaller than the other side.
So the reason why the cord was cut off was specifically because it blew. Not because they
I
tampered.
see.
Okay.
I see.
Right, where the
Put like that.
where it's hanging over the generator.
I feel like you'd find like shrapnel of like the destroyed plug too. But oh well.
How'd you figure all this out from some shrapnel and an extension cord?
It's called thinking.
This is crazy.
At the same time, what he's describing
Crazy
sounds
smart.
plausible.
I would know.
Something
I've
I
done
would
this
think of.
before.
Yeah.
The ship.
Since the battery
I'm impressed.
I do all the shit in the ship.
It's no surprise the machine ended up the way it did. Fortunately for Diana, she was safe by virtue of remaining on the platform.
Yeah, she must be like 10-20 feet away from this generator. This room is way bigger.
Kept her on the platform?
They must have known they were injecting Wolfgang with a hallucinogenic. So, it's possible they hoped his behavior would scare Diana off from entering the water.
Wow. Only a mathematician would take those kind of calculations into consideration.
The moment people realized only she knew,
No, he was unconscious until she was like, hello?
probably
Okay.
called the whole thing a murder gone wrong.
Well, all of this certainly changes things.
Huh?
Maybe he wasn't unconscious the whole time. He just kind of fucked up when he woke up. It was like, oh shit.
And needed to be
And then I
operating
started
in the
hallucinating,
dining hall.
saying his mother.
Everyone who attended the tournament is a suspect.
You're so right.
Yup.
You're so right.
Yep.
Eva.
Eva.
Kai.
Not you. Definitely not you.
Yeah, it probably wasn't you. Dad.
Mr.
You're
We
clear.
missed the morning announcement. Hmm.
One of the tournament attendees is the killer. Damn it. How didn't I realize sooner? It was me.
I
The
did
fact
it.
the killer could have accessed the vent means they must have been in the dining hall at the time of Wolfgang's murder.
So we can reduce it down to 8 people.
Ooh. I like this flip-flop from like us 8 to like the other 6
Yeah.
that were like outside the tournament. It keeps going back and forth.
She set the whole thing up. Hey, I was only
Oh my god, the storage rooms. Finally, they ate our suspect.
It wasn't me. I was playing a game with Damon when the lights went out.
That's true.
I
Oh.
had to play music.
Me too.
No, you weren't. You weren't in that group shot
Oh,
that
You had to
they
what?
were
Never
so
touched
nice.
my equipment.
I was playing
You were
music.
in the back.
Watching Kai and Damon play.
I respect
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you're in that group shot.
Me 3 and Cass 2, I think. I was too focused on the game to remember who was or wasn't there.
If everyone's telling the truth, then all 8 of y'all were crowded round.
I need that
the same
flashback.
spot?
Near the right wall where the TV was set up. It's
This is the
also
furthest part of the vent.
wall from the vent.
Seems like someone is lying again.
Eva was
Damn.
playing her own game. She was not near them.
The tournament participant who flipped the vent. I could deduce who that person is by determining everyone's positions directly before the blackout.
Why, baby?
Oh my
The
god.
problem is, I myself have been totally preoccupied with the game. I never got a good look at the
hated all
actual
of
people
you.
around
I
me.
wanted all of you to die because you know I'm a mathematician.
Nerd! Wait, is that it? While I never got a good look at the others, I could still deduce their general positions, and if they were near me, from whether or not I heard them. Think, Damon, think. Who and what did I hear back then? Can I get a flashback, please?
Nah.
It was you. The only person I've never heard
Oh my god.
was you.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't
Hey,
know.
You know.
God.
You know in your heart already who it is.
I know.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
She was so excited about the tournament.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why
And
did
she got there early to make sure everything was ready and set up.
Yeah.
The killer is
Eva, you don't fucking like Slam Sisters, do you?
Name me all the rosters, the roster characters.
Well, of course there's Princess Plum.
Mark was mixing a
No,
Who
she
else?
was dropped from the roster.
What?
must have been stationed at his pad.
She never made it into from the 64 original version.
Voices over the sound of the game. Everyone except Ava.
I only remember Jen and Cassidy because they were just screaming.
Last I saw her, she was standing in the corner of the room with the vent.
So Ava flipped the vent?
But why would she tell me
And the reason
stuff?
no one heard it is because the music was too loud.
Don't blame me. I was just doing what I was told.
No one's
Hold on, I'm still got enough time for one more twist.
Wait, Mark? He could have just pre-recorded, I
Care
guess.
to contribute anything, Eva?
Mark hasn't character developed yet. I'm sorry, Mark. I would never tell you. Why?
Well,
The white lies.
Damon says you did.
Damon
The white lies.
Oh. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
You're switching this on me?
He really does. Let him have it.
Technically wrong. I don't think that counts as an argument.
His theory is full of plot holes. He just refuses to point them out.
What plot holes?
The cord.
What?
In retrospect, you were so quick to accuse me that you overlooked.
Oh my god. Going against the Kirigiri.
Trick question. You left the cord tied to the vent.
It's not there.
It unraveled by itself and fell into the water?
Yeah, you got me there.
How did Eva get rid of the cord? She, I don't know, unwrapped it?
I mean,
sure it's possible if she knew to untie it at the right time.
Sure, yeah.
Right? Yeah, you just answered it.
Not that hard.
When did Ava
during the blackout?
During the blackout.
During the blackout?
What, Eva?
She didn't talk during the blackout either.
She didn't.
Dispose of the cord. You just untied it during the blackout.
She untied the knot during a blackout?
Being the one who set up the trap, Ava could have easily practiced untying the knot in advance. Or she just made it a really simple
Yeah, you can just steal that shit.
real quick.
What are you guys, stupid?
It wouldn't be any more difficult than untying your shoelaces with your eyes closed.
If Ava untied the cord, did it also fall into the water?
Obviously. That's why you hang it over the water.
That's what she was trying to do.
It does?
During your confrontation with
Wait.
Wolfgang, you recounted hearing certain
The lights went out because the... Oh no, she kicked it and then she untied it to get rid of the evidence. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm not like you. I'll never be like you. I won't give up until the world knows. I won't give up until I'm known as...
Oh my god.
All of a sudden, everything turned white. Everything in front of me, except Wolfgang. In those few seconds, he became pitch black. I also like Pitch Perfect. And then, so did everything else.
Oh yeah, plop.
Plop.
Oh. So that's what dropped.
Eva took a little shit. Oh no.
Oh no, Wolfgang.
Oh no.
They never tell you how they shit themselves when they die.
Second, when you first recounted the story, you said it was the sound of the knife hitting the water. But why would a thin knife make such a big splash?
Then, do you think...
Oh my god, Diana's an actual partner
caused
character.
that sound? It was probably the extension cord.
Oh yeah.
Now she's gonna die next chapter.
Seduce myself again. Uh-oh.
Damon don't need no partner character.
Nah, I'm all about me.
Dude, this is... Damon's like, I'm never trusting anyone again.
Dude,
Fuck all y'all.
His character development is gonna take a fucking fat 180... no, 360.
Yeah, imagine he is like him against the class every single trial for the rest of the game.
Just having no one to rely on or trust.
I mean, that would be crazy.
Her talent would give her the upper hand in all that measurement nonsense.
Nerd!
The sheer volume of items Eva had to steal.
Yeah.
That's right, that's a lot.
Under heavy suspicion these past few days. How did she sneak into Jet and Desmond's room?
And she kept going down to the boiler room with all her stolen stuff.
Impossible. Wolfgang even got mad at me for being late to the dining hall by a few minutes. I've been watched the entire time I've been here. There's no way Jet wouldn't have noticed me taking his battery.
The pharmacy, she ran, and we let her go.
Oh my god.
There was a one time everyone was like, huh.
But she planned all of that right after that.
She knew she would do that from days ago already.
Yeah, she's insane.
I understand why people are doubtful, but I can't let the conversation continue like this.
Yeah, everyone investigated the pharmacy
Ava
for
did,
hours.
in fact, have a way to reach the vent. All she had to use...
Box.
Oh, to stand on. Oh, yeah.
What?
She's strong enough to just hoist herself up like a strong person would. Hello, are you guys stupid?
Reduce the amount of boxes on the platform from 3 to 2.
Flexing your mathematical prowess, I see.
I'm saying Damon would have noticed if a box
Winona
was
is like so
missing, since
disproportionately more sexy than everybody else.
But he never noticed anything.
That's okay.
because there were just as many boxes as there
That's
were
how it
last
should
time.
be.
Couldn't you just move the box back after using it?
It would be
And
wet.
the underside of the box would be wet, which it wasn't.
Oh my god, you're like 1-in-1 with her.
Confirm. My notes on the box's exteriors mention nothing about watermarks.
Fuck, you notice everything.
Holy shit,
Damn it,
Ulysses.
Damon.
Your
What were you
notebook is
thinking?
so useful when you're dead.
Oh, the fence?
Did she monkey climb the
these
pipes
boxes?
over?
The pipes?
Oh, okay.
The
fuck.
fence.
Okay.
I saw boxes on the side. I was like, you mean these boxes?
To reach the top of the generator, you simply stood on one of the boxes.
Yeah, the wrong answers have like a very long talk
Yeah.
before you get back. You circle back around.
You could easily push one up against the machine.
She would have known about those boxes in advance, too. Since she
That she lived in the boiler room.
You used the refrigerator, didn't you, as a stepping stool?
All this couldn't have happened if I didn't give her the
Damon,
fucking.
You let this happen.
I ruined this.
Things without attracting suspicion. What I can't do without attracting suspicion is opening the vent.
Eh?
Eh?
Which vent are we talking about?
Good question.
Dining hall one. Based on what Damon's saying, it needs to be opened for the killer's trap to work. But opening it during the tournament is asking to be caught, and opening it before the tournament is useless because Jet, Cassidy, and Mark would see it while setting up.
Oh yeah, you're right. If there was an open vent with a cord tied to it, I would have noticed for sure.
No, you wouldn't.
Would you?
Would you?
I'm pretty sure the vent was closed during setup.
Are you sure?
Oh, come on, guys. The vent was closed?
There's no way I can execute this trap without being caught. It's a stupid trap anyway. All the cord and vent stuff is too complicated. There's a billion ways it could go wrong.
I've
Damon's
calculated
just
them.
Making stuff up. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Fuck. Nerd.
That's bullshit.
Whoa.
Hey.
Troll! You can't talk your way out of this one!
Shit. You didn't let me finish what I wanted to say.
The person who would be sick-minded enough to kill Wolfgang is you and only you! Don't you fucking try and tell me otherwise!
Now what?
Now what indeed? Where's this going?
Game tournament timeline? Is that the only one we haven't
Yeah, what
done
is that
or
one?
gotten?
To be pretty good evidence to me.
Yeah, what is that one? The game tournament began at 9 a.m. and was attended by 8 people. Those 6 competed in the tournament. Kai, me, Jet, Cassie, Jean, and Grace. The first match was between myself and Kai, and our game was cut short by the blackout. Huh.
Wolfgang exposed you for the snake you are!
Let's see what everyone
And
says.
you despised him because of it! You have a motive!
I'm actually the snake though, but thanks.
Our understanding of the mechanism is wrong. Maybe it wasn't closing the vent that triggered it, but something else?
Opening it?
Have any evidence to prove that?
Even if this trap was used, you can't guarantee it operated the way Damon described.
How so?
Well, the battery could have been tied to the extension cord with a special knot which can untie by itself after a bit of time passes.
Where's evidence for that?
Oh, she mapped
Evidence.
it?
No one here cares about evidence.
I mean, I do. That's what I'm
Happened to
trying.
be at the game tournament, and now you're saying I'm a killer.
Never mind. Never mind what was said before. Focus on the facts. I just need to focus.
You can't say I'm the
Do I shoot game tournament with game tournament?
I guess. That's all I can think of. That she, Eva said timeline, so maybe game tournament timeline.
It just happened to be at
it just happened
the
to
game
be
tournament.
The mechanism is wrong. Maybe it wasn't closing the vent that triggered it.
Because everything everyone else said doesn't
Something else?
make
Do you
sense.
have any evidence to prove that?
Even if this trap was used, you can't guarantee it operated the way Damon described.
How so?
Well, the battery could have been tied to the extension cord with a special knot which can untie by itself after a bit of time passes.
There's even less evidence
I don't really have anything to agree with that.
No one
I guess I don't really want to agree with her either.
That's true.
Happened to be at the game tournament.
Oh.
Huh? Oh. We are getting absolutely lucky.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, but let's
I had
just
no
see
idea
what
what that
they
meant.
say.
It's no coincidence you were at the game tournament. In fact, it's not even a coincidence the tournament took place during the murder.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, she's the one that said it should be in the morning.
The killer timed the
Oh my
Eva
god.
was like,
9 o'clock.
we should do it in the morning. Best time to study.
Yeah.
You said Ava was the culprit.
The teacher isn't supposed to switch suspects in the last stretch like this. You're totally throwing the audience for a loop, and not in a good way.
Except neither of you played a role in determining what time the tournament would be held.
But Ava
The
did.
only person to determine that was Ava.
She's like, whoa, I'm actually the killer.
Oh, when I was training my talent, I did most of my studying at 9 a.m. The brain is most active and ready to absorb information around that time.
It sure is, isn't it?
I think this effect could help our video game skills. A 9 a.m. 30, huh? Wouldn't be the first time. Screw it, let's do 9 a.m., 1 hour after the morning announcement.
Ava knew she would be in the dining hall tomorrow. So when Cassidy announced the tournament, she realized it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create an alibi for herself.
Oh, the point.
That's insane. How could she have come up with something like that on the spot?
It wasn't just for an alibi either. Since Ava knew about the tournament, she could time the setup of her trap accordingly.
So to answer her question of why neither Cassidy, Jet, nor Mark noticed the open vent, when I think back on what Cassidy told me earlier today, before the tournament began, I can screen exactly when Ava opened the vent. I don't know. After breakfast, after setting up Mark's equipment, after stacking the furniture? Oh, like, because they put all the furniture against that side of the wall, and then it hit the vent?
I mean, if the furniture was stacked to block the vent, then you wouldn't have seen it right after the block. Yeah, exactly.
It could be like after breakfast, because everyone was in there apparently.
Ava opened the vent after breakfast this morning.
It's wrong.
You really don't think we would have noticed her messing with our stuff before the tournament?
Mark's equipment.
What?
Equipment had been set up.
Someone would see her opening the vent.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, what's the other one then? After stacking
the furniture.
You think that no one would notice her doing that?
Exactly.
How's this any different?
You told me Ava approached you yesterday and asked to help set up the tournament.
Okay.
What exactly did she say?
Oh, information we were not told.
Okay, great. Now we're gonna know why that's the right answer.
Before the tournament?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, Eva wanted to see what sort of equipment the tournament needed. After I showed her Mark's stuff and told her we were redecorating the dining hall, she offered to help.
Back when this conversation happened, you still hadn't decided what time you were going to start redecorating, right?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Eva really helped me out, though. She said she would stack the dining hall furniture we weren't going to use later that night.
Oh my god, that would have been nice to know.
Purely on arranging the technical stuff in the morning.
Wow, okay.
Thanks.
So she had it all set up the night before.
Jet, Mark, Eva, and I came to the dining hall at around 8:40 p.m. probably. We stacked the table and the dining chairs against the left wall.
So she had that thing fucking suspended overnight?
Middle of the room, maybe a little more to the right. Then we all went back to our dorms.
Oh my
I was
god.
kind of hungry, so I stayed back a few minutes before leaving.
Hold the phone. If those sofa chairs were moved to the middle of the room, why did I see one over in the corner this morning?
Because Eva pushed it there.
Eva, what?
Cassidy.
Didn't want to take part in the tournament.
So she sat next to the vent?
That's what she told me.
She put the sofa there so you sit by
Or anything. Some people just
And she can block everyone's vision of the vent with her sitting there.
Cassidy.
Yes, sir,
The one next to the vent, Cassidy.
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, a vent.
Did she move the chair there so it would be easier to reach the vent later?
Why would I when Cassidy just said the vent was closed during setup?
Because you were covering for yourself in advance.
Huh?
But why?
It may not have been open at the time, but I'm willing to bet that's because you were still creating your trap.
In what way?
Let's say Ava took a detour for the boiler room first, and slid the internal plug through both vents. After going upstairs and helping rearrange the dining hall furniture, during which she moves a sofa chair so it obscures the vent, she heads outside and hides until everyone else goes to bed. Then, she walks back in and opens the vent.
So Eva took complete advantage of them?
Well, I mean, they're idiots, so.
Not my fault those two are so trusting.
You said it.
You think a big guy like me
Thanks,
is gonna
broski.
get rid of some mathlete? No way!
Nerd!
She did lie
I almost
about
killed
a
all
lot
of you
important
fuckers.
things. Her talent being one of them.
She also cried and fled the scene after we found out, no?
I just thought it was
Oh
cool.
my
She
God.
wanted to help me out.
The math, her real threading skill was math.
Hey, can we backtrack a little? Like,
Why?
to before all this Ava talk?
Why, you fucker?
Why? What happened?
It's to do with the chair's position.
What about it?
Yeah.
A chair?
You guys keep saying it was in front of the vent, but Damon stood in front of the vent during the blackout.
Oh,
If
please.
he was in the position you all say it was, it should have blocked him from crouching in front
And
of
just
the vent.
moved the chair.
Ava probably just moved it during the blackout.
We didn't hear it though.
Eh?
Eh?
Before the blackout, it was positioned with its back to the left wall. However, when I ran over to the vent, the chair was suddenly pushed up against the northern wall, out of the vent's range. Ava must have shifted the chair while everyone was initially panicking from the blackout. I'm guessing she hoped people would misremember its position and think it was
Well,
always
luckily,
I have photographic
paint
memory.
pictures in my head. Yeah.
Top-down view, too.
I totally fell for it?
I got eagle eye.
I also remember seeing a speaker in that corner.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, okay.
This morning, Jet, Mark, and I arrived at the dining hall a little after 8 a.m. Then Eva came a few minutes later.
Uh-huh.
She helped us put together Mark's equipment, which was stationed in the lower right corner of the room.
Right.
And then she volunteered to play speakers around the room while Jet and I set up the TV next to
Of course.
Moving a speaker near the vent. Did Eva do that to drown out Diana and Wolfgang's scuffle?
Yeah, and in turn exacerbate the effects of the other speakers. There were almost a dozen spread throughout the dining hall, some even sandwiched into corners they didn't need to be. Ava probably placed
But
them
why would she
to cover
do
as
all
much ground
this?
as possible.
Damn, Mark, you let her do that shit?
Still. Eva entered the dining hall at 8:10 a.m., right? So wouldn't it be impossible for her to knock out Lawyer Man at 8:15 a.m.?
According to Ava, she arrived around 8:10 a.m., but it's possible she actually arrived much later. Since there's no clock in the dining hall, he just couldn't have known. In fact, that might be why Ava seemed so eager to arrange Mark's equipment in the morning.
So you won't notice the time on his
Realizing
equipment?
it had a clock, she wanted to ensure it would only be powered on after she arrived.
It seems the setup of this trap occurred across 3 phases. Phase 1 took place in the boiler room and
thank
involved
you,
tying a
Ulysses.
lithium battery to an extension cord.
Thought of all this right after we got the profiles?
Presumably until it almost poked out the other end of the ventilation shaft. Phase 2, by contrast, was carried out in the dining hall. The aforementioned cord
He's been plotting the whole time.
It's like a
She didn't
chapter
even need the
5.
blackmail.
Yeah. But she even told us that she had Desmond's blackmail, right? And that way she would know that he had a gun. But why would she tell us that if she knew she can get a gun from his room?
Why would she tell us everything?
How I closed the vent.
Right?
Yeah.
She gave us like information that would point us towards her.
The dining hall vent. Obviously, I didn't do it during the blackout. According to Damon, the blackout can only happen after the
We haven't brought that up yet, though.
So, I must have stood up,
Oh.
gone behind the curtain, and closed the vent during the tournament. That's stupid. Someone is definitely going to notice that sort of conspicuous movement.
But she's fighting a lot.
Yeah.
Unless she's fighting because she's right. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
And I just don't know the difference between reading the narrative anymore.
Ava's right. Standing up would look really suspicious, which is exactly why she used that to circumvent the problem.
Oh my god.
That.
That.
What, the chair that's blocking the vent?
Oh, the gaming?
What allowed Ava to close
Oh,
the
because
vent
everyone
without
was
attracting
watching the
suspicion?
game.
Yeah.
What allowed was it without attract?
I mean, that's obvious, I guess.
The monitor.
Hey, Thomas.
That has to be the chair then. That's the only thing on that side of the vent, right? Or the speaker? Wait, what? What allowed Ava to close the vent without attracting suspicion? Because she just sat right here, right? She could have just fucking slapped the vent close.
I guess so. I mean, I think it's the fact that nobody's looking her way except... Yeah, like literally everyone is facing away. Mark is facing the wall.
Oh, so you think I should like choose these chairs instead?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know what they're asking.
Oh god.
Fingers at some random chair.
Wow, they voiced so
I don't want to hear
much
that from you,
random
Jet.
shit for being wrong.
I don't want to hear that from you. I'm almost dead.
Oh, is it the...
What the fuck are you asking?
The location of your chair bypasses this problem entirely.
Oh, the location.
Oh,
All you
right.
need to do is set the chair to recline and reach behind you.
She did slap it shut.
To recline?
All the dining hall chairs have the ability to recline.
I wish I knew
I
that.
didn't know that shit.
Position at the start of the tournament,
Oh.
including Ava's.
How did you remember that?
Fuck.
With her chair and recline,
Oh my god.
She's lounging, like, you know, maxing, chillaxing,
position.
killing Wolfgang.
It's not perfectly inconspicuous.
But why
But
though?
it's subtle enough to not catch most people's attention.
It's not like he had her
Watching a video game competition.
blackmail, right? He had John's.
She just fucking hates Wolfgang.
Well,
I guess that's a good reason.
Grace is right.
This isn't funny.
What isn't
Just
funny is
because
killing
I was sitting
someone.
in front of the vent doesn't mean I was the one who triggered the mechanism.
Okay, you're right. It was
can
just
sneak
Anna.
up
She just
behind
made up
you
her
without
story.
drawing
We're
attention.
getting distracted.
especially when all the lights were still on.
That's just dumb. Where I was sitting shouldn't make me a murderer.
Even so, with everything we've spoken
She's
about,
mad.
We gotta bring up.
Everything?
You gotta bring up that she has Desmond's blackmail.
Just look at all the items I would need to set
Oh
up
yeah,
this
that'd be
murder.
the damning evidence.
The battery,
That would be the damning evidence. You know he had a gun in his room.
You're the only
taser,
one who could
the
have known.
syringe, and the supposed drug used with it. How could I have
But why
collected
would
all
you
of those
tell me?
things?
Why would you
Wolfgang and everyone else
trust me with that
because I lied about my
information?
talent.
Volunteer that
They
from
were
your
on their
side.
guard whenever I was around. You think Jet and Desmond would just let me walk into their room?
Did she tell me that during a fucking social link? Or did she tell me that during like a regular... That was a regular
That was a
story
plot
time,
point.
right?
Yeah, that was a plot point that she
Okay.
showed you that.
I'm not just imagining things.
You can't make me out to be the killer.
Fine.
I have the damning evidence.
Eh?
Eh?
I'll show proof. Only you could obtain the items necessary for this murder.
Schmurder.
Schmurder.
Comic time.
How did Ava obtain the items Ava had?
Oh.
Ava had Desmond's blackmail.
Why did she
Ava
do
asked-
that?
Why did you
Why
do
she
that?
Tell you?
You could have gotten away with it, Eva.
Ava, you were well aware of the existence of those items.
Because we know everyone knew about Jet and the battery. Because he said about it.
Yeah.
It was common knowledge due to his boasting.
Wait, so it's all my fault? Ouch.
Yeah.
Since the doors aren't locked,
You're not gonna stop either, I feel like.
He snuck in and grabbed the battery while no one was inside. The battery is lightweight too, so you wouldn't have trouble carrying it.
Right.
For the rest of your plan, the syringe and drugs are both readily available in the pharmacy.
Okay, so
And as for the taser,
tranquilizer was ready.
you may not have known about its existence right away, but you still had every incentive to search Desmond's room. Because you received his blackmail.
Oh.
Eva,
Are you gonna turn crazy?
You knew my blackmail this whole time and never said anything?
Are you gonna turn crazy?
So what?
So what?
So what?
So what if I knew? I wasn't the only one. Damon knew your blackmail as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, I did do it.
Damon knew almost everything I did. He knew where the items used in this murder were stored. He knew the layout of the boiler room and the storage closets. He knew all sorts of things. The only thing he didn't know is the one thing more important than any piece of physical evidence.
Is it gonna like flip the camera and then I'm gonna be looking from like Ava's point of view?
Yeah, and Ava's gonna fucking pin Damon.
You still don't know.
Oh my god, you're the killer, Damon.
Know that we never saw eye to eye.
Huh?
What?
Eye to eye on the not killing each other stuff?
On Wolfgang.
Eh?
Damon saw the way Wolfgang scolded me and treated me like a bad guy, and he thought I hated him the same way he did. But unlike Damon, I never wanted Wolfgang to die.
Oh, Eva. Oh, Eva.
But that's just your word against mine.
Not a first for this trial.
Oh.
If you thought you saw the worst of Damon after the dummy trial, you underestimate just how
Oh, this friendship is over.
I practically risked my life pretending to be his ally.
I still like you.
But in return, he let me see the extent of his deceitfulness, which is why I can tell everyone that Damon has Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oh shit, that's right. That goes back to this.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Eva,
she
you-
didn't know who she wanted to kill until she saw
She
which
chose
blackmail Damon
Wolfgang
got.
so that Damon would
Because
be
I
her,
gave her the
her
information.
fucking ace in the hole.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love her.
Whoa, she's way too smart to be left
Oh my
alive.
god.
Didn't think it was
Oh my
incriminating at
god.
first.
Mathlete my ass.
Her motive was that she would use Damon for, oh my god, as to get out jail free.
Time because it could have just been his ego talking. Only
He's
after
amazing.
watching him reject the taser gun over this dumb mechanism he made up did I realize I had potential evidence on my hands.
Damon, do you have your blackmail on you?
Oh.
Just show the image. That's all you gotta do.
Oh my
This
god.
Wolfgang's daddy. Oh
Did
my
Ava
god.
really
my
never
god.
trust me? Why then did she disclose so much to me?
So that she could use you.
Why did she
Oh my
tell
god.
me?
I'm going crazy.
I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
Oh my god. It's oh sorry. It's because I trust you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit! It's the best chap one I've ever
No.
fucking seen in my life.
This can't be at the forefront of my mind right now.
Oh
I'm on the
no.
cusp of bringing this case to a close. What Ava thinks about me shouldn't matter. What she thinks about me.
Oh no, Damon,
no.
Oh no. You took my side way back at the beginning, remember? We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer. And you helped solve the mystery behind that whole case. Look at her juicing up Damon. No one thanked you though. She's juicing him up. I'm really sorry about how things turned out. Now
No,
tell
you're
me about
not.
your blackmail. The other
tell me.
students wouldn't have treated you
I'm
unfairly if it
vulnerable.
wasn't for me.
Can you show me your blackmail?
Damn it. Damn it. This entire time I've been judging the others for how trusting they are, not even realizing I was blindly following the words of a stranger.
Damon,
And now,
no!
everyone here, they're gonna hold this blackmail crap against me, even more than if I just come forward earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even so, what choice do I have? No one will let the discussion continue unless
it's
I
not like-
tell the truth.
It's not like Damon could have done the trap. He was playing the video game.
But only the picture, as requested.
Because the words behind is going to be a later use. With those words, I retrieved the envelope from my pocket.
And it's gone.
And pulled out the photo.
Yeah, she is pretty.
Married.
Ingrid, Wolfgang doesn't have blue eyes.
So, who is
thank you.
Then?
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
Wow, you know
Oh,
everything.
he has his mother eyes.
Why else would the guy look like him?
Given the year this photo was taken,
Does he have purple eyes like his mom?
these two people
Yep.
must be his parents.
Yep.
Look at what's printed
Right.
at the bottom. April 17th, 2001. We know how old Wolfgang is because of the student reports. In 2001,
Is it 2025 right now?
Yeah, it's happening right now. 2024. Or I guess.
Okay, so he's 22 years old, so yeah, the math won't add up.
Being held
Hey,
against their will?
if this came out 2 years ago, it would have been 2022.
And it would line up.
that's not what was asked of me. And even if I had to, I don't think someone who can't explain himself should have his secrets revealed to everyone.
Some things are better left unsaid.
Oh, but David knows and Eva knows. I want to
Wolfgang's
know.
blackmail says, but it didn't change my outlook on him. I don't think it's possible for anyone to hate someone like Wolfgang. He was always brave in the
Says
face of
the killer.
adversity and encouraged
Damon, did
everyone
you
else to act
go
likewise.
unconscious, accept this whole shit in your sleep, and then woke up late?
That would be cool.
Wolfgang challenged all of us to be better people.
Slept, walk, kill.
Yeah.
Slept through.
He's the
Knocked out
sleepwalking
Kai.
killer.
Don't listen to him.
He could cuss guys that he'd sleep into.
And then, like,
Laid
Damon
in
comes
bed.
back into bed, slaps Kai in the face, and then lays back in bed pretending to sleep. And Kai's like,
Yeah,
"Ah."
Kai, yeah,
Oh.
Damon wasn't sleeping.
Wake up, dude,
we're gonna be late.
Oh, yeah, I guess
I'm
we're
suddenly
late.
awake.
I may have questioned the idea no one here would kill, but that doesn't make me someone who wants to see bloodshed.
He does want bloodshed.
Eva,
Can't talk for me.
Proof he's a cold-blooded killer.
Stop talking for me.
Blackmail, which he lied about having.
But wasn't Damon playing?
Nothing he says should be trusted. Nothing he says about
Yeah, I
me
was
or
playing.
anything else.
I had a controller in my hand.
Odd that we place faith in a man who does not have faith in us. So much so, these discussions are mostly led by his own conjecture.
What about turtle
Well,
sledding?
you're not wrong there.
Killer, though. Why would he try to mislead anyone? Like, he and I were playing a game when the murder happened, and multiple people can vouch for us.
Yeah, if I would have killed someone, it would have been Kai.
The things he's been saying. make a
Oh,
lot of
shit.
sense.
That's what the killer wants you to think.
No personal
Idiots, you're all
lies.
idiots.
That's why.
Damon's the killer.
Even if he wasn't here, we'd arrive at the same conclusion anyway.
Depends who you mean by we.
Nah, I think Damon did it.
Damon did it. We're the killer.
I can't believe it's between these two at the end. At the end.
You all still think I'm the killer?
Someone needs to be voted by the end of this.
Don't just say it like that.
You wanna go crazy?
Oh no.
There it is.
Eva, no.
There's the craziness.
How would I know? How would I know when to drop it?
Drop what?
A battery?
Because you're a mathematician.
I count the seconds in my head.
Already in the boiler room. But how would I know when Diana was in the boiler room? It's not as if I could listen out for her. The music speakers are too loud.
But you wrote the note and then you
dining hall has no
look at the clock?
So it'd be impossible for me to know if it was 8:45 a.m.
Shut up,
it does have a
Tails.
clock.
Only Mark's DJ pad had a clock.
Maybe Ava asked Mark for the time.
No, she never spoke to him. No one spoke to him.
We never spoke. I never even got up from my chair. Besides, how could I be sure Diana arrived on time anyway? If you can't explain how I knew when to drop the battery, then shut up and stop accusing me!
You would still have
Ava
done
makes a
it.
decent point. How did she drop the battery in time? I don't know.
She just guessed, and it would still kill Wolfgang, so it would still be in motion. just without a good scapegoat.
I don't know about that.
Oh, her fucking game device. She had a fucking console.
She has a game console. She's
Even
got a game console.
Wait, what? Are you saying like the game device had a camera on it?
There's a game
The
device.
camera. No, dude, the time.
Oh.
We're talking about time specifically.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
For some reason, she had to be sure that it was 8:45.
She kept her eyes glued on the game.
It was past
device.
8:45, yeah.
She didn't play games with us.
Did she just rely on chance? No, that doesn't seem likely. Your entire plan fails if the timing isn't right. Come on, think. My years of debate have taught me anything, which doesn't really, matter in this situation. I need to look at this from another angle.
Master more than I've ever mastered.
If I just take it from the top while assuming Ava's the killer.
Come on.
How did Ava know when to drop the battery? She checked the time, she guessed, she heard Diana enter, she saw Diana enter.
She checked the time.
She checked the time?
What?
No, even if she knew the time, it's too risky to assume Diana would arrive on the dot.
Okay.
I guess
Not
she
to mention
could
the
look through
fact
the
Diana would
vents.
need to be clear of the water before the trap could be activated. Which means there's only one solid way for this plan to
life
work.
left. Let's go. Should Diana enter? Yes.
She saw her? If she can't hear her because of the fucking
Yeah, she can't hear because of
thing,
the
speaker, that she had to have seen her.
The only way the killer would have known when to spring their trap was by seeing Diana enter the room. Any uncertainty would ruin the plan, and the dining hall was too loud to hear anything over.
So where did she watch Diana from? There are only two possible places.
What?
What?
She can't see down the vent, right?
Well,
I mean, the vent's got blind.
Because she didn't have to bend over, and then that would be very noticeable. No?
Just something reflective, maybe?
The camera? No.
This is it.
No!
Oh.
What?
It's impossible to see anything.
Oh my god, is it that room in the pharmacy that requires the pin pad? Because we asked her, did you figure that thing out? And she's like, no. She fucking lied. She fucking lied.
Yeah, the code did open the door, and she said that
Got
she
access.
said, I don't know how to open the door at all.
She totally did know.
But she's not the one who found the door, right? It was Ingrid?
Yeah, but she put two and two together, and she came back and opened the door at some point.
Yeah, only her and Damon knew about the poster, which obviously has the code.
Oh, the poster. Holy shit. I totally forgot
and
about
then
the poster.
Damon was like, hey, did you figure out what that poster was about? And she's like,
Nope.
no.
No, who knows?
But everyone knew about the secret door with the pin pad.
In order to actually see what was happening on the security cameras, what would Ava need access to? Naturally, it would have to be some sort of screen. A screen, huh? Thinking back on the various clues we discussed, I can't pinpoint
fucking
anything which could
game?
provide an answer to
Gamepad.
that question. Huh. Feels like deja vu,
She said
doesn't
she
it?
got it from the gachapon.
When all the
She
other
got it
options are
from the
ruled out,
secret
I can
room.
only turn towards the one which still remains. The one thing we've yet to discuss. Ava, it's time I bring an end to what you started. For better or for worse, this one will be your final lie.
Oh.
What ho! It's time to solve the final piece of the puzzle. However, it won't be without a fight. Announcing argument, altercation.
Dance.
This game, you and your opponent battle each other in a bullet hell extravaganza.
Oh.
Dodge your opponent's attacks, shoot down their arguments, and solve the case.
Oh, we're here.
Sounds way more fun than dance.
Your opponent? Well, I did so good at that one though. That was the only one game I was good at.
It was totally mindless and stupid.
I know, that's how I did it. You also start the game with the shield, meaning they cannot be damaged by any means. But worry not, you can weaken their shield by breaking their statements with your bullets. Breaking the statements also charges your mega bullet. Okay. Why? Well, there's only one way. This is the only way to damage your opponent. If you miss, don't worry, just break more statements in order to recharge your mega bullet. After a certain amount of hits, you will progress to the next stage of battle, and your opponent will be more frenzied and your attacks even wilder. Once they run out of HP, you fail a certain. Okay. Using our HP will force you to restart from the very beginning. So I suggest you don't do that. Oh god, please, no. It's quite a lot of information, so feel free. I would say have fun, but your life actually depends on it, so get going. What are the controls on the controller, though? Oh my god, her face. Whoa!
Who cares about the camera? It's Damon who's suspicious. It's Damon who's There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. This isn't fair. It's Damon who's suspicious.
Am I doing it? I can't tell.
Anything. I just wanted to help.
Wow, this is so cute.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Can anyone look and see like what looks like a mega bullet indicator? Oh, did I just shoot it? Is it the green bullet thing? When that fills up?
I don't know.
You trusted me. Who cares about the camera?
What the fuck is flipped?
Oh, that's fucked.
I didn't see anything. It's Damon who's suspicious. This isn't fair. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
That's
Okay,
a
it's
really
green
cool
bullet, I see.
presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
The music bumping in the background.
Yeah.
I get it.
Portrait on the side. The little,
oh fuck!
Their cute little chibi art.
I didn't see anything.
Fuck your shit!
I didn't see anything. I didn't just wanted to help. About the camera. It's Damon.
Ow! Fuck! I didn't mean to shoot it!
Who cares about the camera? I didn't see anything. Who cares?
Did I get her? I can't tell.
I think you did.
Yes. She also has a barrier sometimes. I think you can shoot her when she doesn't have that.
I think they said I had to have the green bullet or the mega bullet. So I shoot the words to build the bullet and then I shoot her with the bullet. I fucked up. No, put me back in the fucking stupid... I died.
Again!
No! No, give me the shitty rhythm game that wasn't on rhythm. I was so much better in that one. Why are those guys just staring at each other? Like we're just having this mental
They
battle.
haven't said anything for minutes now. What's happening?
I just wanted to help.
Oh no, man. It's really freaking me out.
You trusted me.
Oh no.
Ava's sweating like crazy. I fucking hate this. Just getting free shots at me. Whoa!
Oh!
Ow!
Oh my god.
It's Damon who's suspicious.
Wanted to help. Come on, come back down. Come back down, whore.
Who cares about the camera?
You know what's funny? I don't think I've heard anyone say Damon's name out loud yet until now.
Won't you believe me?
Yeah, that was the first time. Oh my god, she's going fucking crazy.
Oh, the music. Shit, I didn't mean to shoot that.
This is a really good game.
Yeah.
Really great idea.
Come down! Come down so I can shoot you.
No!
I won't let you, obviously.
Nice.
Shot.
Killing. Ow. Ow.
Just tank the head.
Oh, you're
Fucking
good, you're
kill it.
good. Oh my god.
Oh, what? Whoa!
What was that?
Damn, that was a fucking super move. Oh, those things killed your green bullet.
Access the
Oh.
security camera.
Ava's
personal
I
game
don't know how to
console.
press it with the controller.
Oh god. You need to like write down your buttons.
They need to just have the buttons ready for controller.
Nah.
I'm about to fucking die.
Oh my god, that's way too
How
much
do I
health she got
dodge
back.
this? How do I dodge that?
Oh my god, I take back what I said.
I wanna die.
This is
I wanna
fucking
die.
awful.
I want to die.
She sounds
No
kind
one
of
look at
like,
me.
what's it called?
No one look
Veronica
at me.
Taylor.
Yeah, she has like that pubescent Ash voice right now.
Yeah.
Ouch! Is that thing that you like fart out a big radius? Is that clearing the bullets around you? What does that do?
No, actually.
you like a boom, and the thing
yeah,
like
I see
spreads.
it. I don't know. It helps though.
Hope those crows don't come back.
Oh, that is cool. Her special move. Wow. Are they all gonna use
her animal?
Yeah, I wonder if they're all gonna use their animal now for this segment.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's so cool.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck. I wish Damon was just a little bit faster, then I could dodge these way easier.
How could I access the security
Eva's.
camera?
Oh god, buttons.
How do I press? Oh.
Is it just your right buttons?
It's my right stick.
Oh, it's a stick.
Oh, thank God,
All
that's
right.
way easier.
I was pressing the buttons.
Than guessing
Yeah.
like triggers and shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot more intuitive than anything else. Oh, jeez, those crows, dude.
Holy shit!
Fuck.
No way.
Did I die?
Oh my God. The game break? The game broke.
I think I broke the game. I think I broke the game. I think I broke the game.
Right
You died so hard that I broke the game.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm
fucking
good.
scared.
No, wait. I think she started over. She started over. She started over.
Eva was like,
Fuck.
no. Like,
This is.
Don't look at me, guys. This is embarrassing. Fuck.
oh, man.
Yo.
Oh, fuck. How did I do that? How do I do this? I don't know how I do that. Fuck, she got a nice shot at me. I'm about to die. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Amazing. You're amazing. Oh my God.
No! Don't look at me, guys. Just don't look at me.
It's hard not to.
Lance can vouch for me. If it was the rhythm game, I would have done this in one shot.
Yeah, because that game is like
For
fucking,
some
like,
reason.
Like you could beat that game without hands and without eyeballs.
Yeah, I got like some like weird Rain Man thing going on with the rhythm games in Danganronpa. But when it comes to an actual good minigame,
Conversely, I have seen people do Let's Plays and they were like, "This game is the fucking hardest game." The Dance
it's the
one.
easiest one for me.
Yeah, that's the only one you pretty much flawlessly beat almost every time.
I don't think I've lost a single one.
Yeah, that game's hard. It's because it's not on beat,
Yeah,
and
but-
Peter
yeah,
somehow
exactly.
is just like, I'm just gonna keep pressing, and out of sheer determination, it's just
Somehow,
gonna work.
the chemicals in his brain are different than other people.
I think it's because I'm actually like always offbeat, and that actually helps me.
Wow. Who would have thought that if
you
you're
know.
on beat, you would be bad at the rhythm game?
Yeah, but because Flinty has played instruments before and has been in band, she's too trained to be dumb at instruments and being on beat. That's the only explanation when I saw her play that.
Why won't you believe me?
This is it. You're gonna win. Or I'm gonna go fucking nuts.
I'm already going nuts, dude.
Nice. Oh my god,
Yeah,
you're fucking roasting
amazing.
her. Here comes the
here comes
crows.
the crows.
How the fuck?
You can shoot them.
I think you shoot them.
You can shoot them.
Nice. Thread the needle.
Access the security
Eva's
Personal.
Eva's personal game
Press it,
console.
press it. Press it! Press it!
That's-
Why isn't it
That's
pressing?
way too much health to give her back.
I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. I thought it was the control stick, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah, shoot the crows, dude. Nice shot.
Oh, okay.
Ava's
Personal.
personal game
Oh my
console.
God.
Okay, but I know exactly what I pressed now. It's the left stick. It's not the right stick that I pressed.
Okay.
I think.
Oh boy.
Oh, stop!
Oh my gosh, she doesn't want to die. Oh, you somehow got her. Amazing.
She ran into that one. Was amazing.
Oh, here it is.
Ava's personal game console.
Yes!
Oh shit, bitch!
Yes.
No! Don't kill me!
Don't kill me.
What you said was true, Ava. Whether or not the trap works depends on if the killer can see inside the boiler room.
No.
Which begs the question.
I'm sweating.
Does the killer see inside?
I can smell you from here.
They can't just get on their knees and peek through the vent. Everyone in the dining hall would notice. Besides, the vent probably offers very little in the way of an actual view.
So you had a shot with a security camera through your fucking DS?
Right.
Which is not a DS.
I also watched you sleep.
If I switch perspectives,
She saw me spoon Kai.
Why were you both naked?
What do you mean?
It was the only way we could sleep. It's hot in there.
Ava assumes I'm taking only one factor into account. Her position at the time of Wolfgang's murder. Little does she know that in ruling out that factor, she's led me straight to another. A certain item which could have granted her the ability to see inside the boiler room. An item that...
Wow, is this the end of the two quote-unquote rival characters or important characters?
Yeah, all the important characters that we pegged.
We got...
That we thought was gonna make it.
Yeah. That's a...
The reason why we gave you, Wolfgang, and Plinchy Ava was because we thought they were gonna be important.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, what are we gonna do now?
Who gets Wolfgang's spot? Who gets Ava's spot?
What else can we look to but the one that's yet to be
Cassidy?
Cassidy is the partner character?
Eloise? Eloise?
I feel like Diana's gonna get it because she's all about like bringing people together in friendship.
I mean,
she has like that naivety that is against Wolfgang.
I mean, after
or
this,
sorry, Damon's.
After this, she's definitely taking center stage.
More important.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't think she has the council on her, dude.
She has to. She never had an opportunity to slink away and dispose of it.
I like this song.
Yeah.
When the blackout first hit, people were disorientated for about a minute at most. Ava likely spent those 60 seconds undoing the cord and moving the chair. Between then and now, she's never been alone. The only exception was when she and I split up to investigate the dining hall and the dorms respectively. However, the laundry room, dining hall, and courtyard all had people in them, so I doubt she hid the console in any of those rooms. And the janitor closet? That room has been locked for days now. She obviously couldn't hide the console there, which means...
Just in case anyone had any funny ideas of having a rebuttal on that. But
like
why?
I said earlier, if I'm wrong about the console, you can take it out right now and show everyone its contents.
Wow.
But why?
What are you waiting for? Quit hiding the stupid thing and show it!
You're just trying to make me look bad. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just jealous of me. You're jealous of me and my talent. That's all
Is
you are.
that why you did it?
Hey, calm down.
Do you want to feel superior for once?
The best lies are the ones with a little bit of truth in them.
Console, and then you'll be done with this.
Eh?
I don't have to show anyone anything.
We did the bullet hell, please.
Yeah, please. I earned that.
You gotta beat me again.
No.
You're
In an
done.
actual rhythm game this time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You're done.
You're fucked.
You have to make a manga about me now.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I had to do a closing argument.
I thought it was weird.
That is the one last thing I have to do.
Over to the dining hall when she could have just stayed in her dorm.
Well, where did she obtain this console? We should discuss those details before.
Okay, so we could probably talk about the pin and
Said she won it from Tozu's gotcha pin.
the paper
Seems
that we saw.
natural he would stock that machine with dangerous items. With this being a killing game and all.
Between 14 impossible culprits and one possible killer, there's no need to sort out the facts further. Ava, you're the only one we can vote for.
That's such twisted logic! You're going to vote for me without being completely sure I'm even guilty?
There's no need to be completely sure, if no one else can be suspected.
In case anyone still doubts Ava is the killer, I'll go through the case.
Here's my closing argument.
Yep.
And once all the pieces
Wow,
are laid out
one
for
last time.
So we're never gonna talk about the pin pad, huh? That's gonna be something I have to figure out later.
Nah.
I mean, maybe she really did just get it from the fucking Pachinko.
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of left off as, I guess you got it from Pachinko, yeah.
Blackout.
Oh, we didn't even confirm she was playing video games.
Ah,
So just like, okay,
the
nerd.
blackened has this glasses like her.
Mm.
Oh no! Say it ain't so. Oh my god, Danny, what's gonna happen to you now? Damn, why that blackened kinda?
Wait, what? Where does this go? How was the battery activated? No. The blackout.
No, she closed the vent. That's how she.
He died.
Oh.
You gotta do the.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Damon, I thought you trusted me.
You're right. Okay. And then the blackout occurred right after Wolfgang got killed.
Oh, the art's really good.
Oh yeah.
Syringe.
Damn, she used so much shit.
What did the killer use to drug Wolfgang? Yeah.
Just tell me. Letters
Letters
get out with the
from
beginning.
Oh man.
Oh my god. You know, this is essentially like I think a more realized version of Danganronpa 1's Chapter 1 trial. Because in Chapter 1 for Danganronpa 1, they also had the closest character to you initially turn out to be the killer. Yeah, and it felt like a huge betrayal because she wanted to pin it on the main character.
Wow.
This is like just way more of a crazy.
It's like a long about way to get to that point.
Yeah.
Right, the right one. That's literally him. Oh no, who took the knife from the kitchen? Oh.
Oh right, because then she had to drug him with and then hit him with the pin, and then leave him in the room, and then frame Diana.
The taser.
Left the taser as a ploy. Hey, Wolfgang took the knife. We know that already. We arrived in the boiler room last, Diana, and then she locked the door behind her.
This is how it happened.
Oh, did it.
Wow.
Finally got through Chapter 1.
This case was directly
insanity.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay.
Which everyone here received another person's blackmail. Amidst the chaos
Bro, I'm gonna be sick. This is insane.
To commit a murder.
I think this was double the time that it took us to clear the prologue.
Yeah, this is essentially a Chapter 2.
Who they plan to kill.
Yeah, that's what it definitely feels like. We're not just getting our feet wet. We're like knee deep in this shit already.
Wolfgang and Diana were asked to meet in the boiler room in 2 days' time. Wolfgang's letter told him to arrive at 8:15 a.m.
She planned this so ahead of time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The messages threatened to expose our blackmail, so we had no choice but to follow their
I gotta know when she felt like she had to do it. Was it after we found out she was a mathlete? Or was this always like part of the plan for them to find out that she's a mathlete so no one would suspect that she could do it?
Reacted to this next piece of information.
Yeah.
Because how can a mathlete do all this?
The following morning, it was revealed that
I think that she had
to hold a game tournament.
Always
Was for people to spend
wanted
time together and not think murder
everything.
But little
Like
did we know,
even like making herself a liar.
was
Like that kind of reverse psychology of people, of giving her an excuse to like be away from people.
And how? The killer
Maybe.
emboldened their own plans and made it so the tournament would happen at 9 a.m.
Did you just agree with yourself?
Both Wolfgang and Diana turned down the offer.
I don't think she was in those parts of the room, but okay.
Since it confirmed their plan was working.
No, not like that. But she was definitely there.
She was around, just
Yeah, she's definitely there, but not like in those spots.
Yeah, around the counter.
Later that evening,
Just listening in on everyone's conversation.
began preparing the murder weapon.
Though it might be more accurate to call it a murder mechanism.
Ingrid, right? Not right now. Someone's
An
dead.
extension cord as tightly as
Dude,
they
the scale
could
really
around
is
the
like a
car
chapter
battery.
5, like almost to the
Which then stolen
fucking end of the
from
game
Jackson.
level twist.
Nah, Ingrid's gotta be the big hunk that dies protecting Toshigo in chapter 4.
Top of the generator. Wouldn't want to risk an explosion by bringing lithium
I feel pretty confident Ingrid could survive till the end.
Killer avoided opening the boiler
True.
event for this segment.
Just to,
Probably
one,
because they
you know,
knew I'd
subvert
remember it being closed
the
originally.
expectation.
Yeah,
but also,
our knowledge of Danganronpa.
I think she has value as like the, you know, the nice dumb character that can contribute to the trials by asking questions.
Walk upstairs to the dining hall and
Yeah.
tie the protruding part of the cord to the dining hall vent.
Funnily enough, the killer was going to be needed in the dining hall very shortly.
Yeah, every time we go into like the comic book closing in that argument, they always draw the faces like a lot softer, and they seem cuter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like this art style.
Yeah.
They did a good job emulating Danganronpa. in
Yeah,
this way.
Yeah.
Honestly, it feels like we're playing Danganronpa 4.
It does.
It really does.
It really feels like it.
After which, they'd return to the boiler room.
And now they can never ask for money for this game because Spike Chusok's gonna find these motherfuckers and take them down.
Yeah.
Knowing better than to head downstairs without protection, Wolfgang went to the kitchen and armed himself with a knife.
Didn't see him with a knife in his
Toshiko
jacket,
didn't
huh?
notice a knife on him when the two met in the hallway, so he must have hidden it in his blazer.
And I'm just curious, like, really, what's gonna happen next?
Wolfgang arrived inside the boiler room at 8:15 a.m. Exactly like his letter requested. As he was waiting,
Yeah, the two people we thought was
the killer
gonna
snuck up behind him.
have a lot to do with the story is gone now. So who makes up for that?
Yeah.
Kai?
He got smacked right in the head
Diana?
with that steel rolling pin.
Cassidy?
The fact that Kai got teamed up with us feel like it matters.
Yeah. There's a lot of meaningful interactions this chapter that I'm interested to see where it goes now.
Yeah.
Killer might have
Grace is happy that Ava's gone, but I think that gets her target on her back.
Grace is really unhappy that Wolfgang's gone now.
Yeah, the taser they swiped from my dorm.
Yeah, she never really explained that relationship yet.
After receiving my blackmail.
Just have assumptions about,
If I'd heard about the
you know,
taser
how
I wonder if I have to do
I could have gotten rid of it.
well, we have to figure out new people to do or a new person to do for Ava since now we lost her
Yeah.
for free time. Bump it up.
Anyway, back on topic. Wolfgang was left to lie in the partially flooded area of the boiler room, while the killer ran upstairs to help set up Mark's music equipment.
They didn't care about the equipment. They just wanted to put a speaker next to the vent, because it would drown out the fight which was gonna happen later.
Don't forget the digital clock. They wanted
Look
to
at
get
that
there
smirk.
before that became available. Don't need people knowing what time you actually arrived.
My letter said to meet at 8:45 a.m. So
Oh,
that's
damn.
when I got
Next
to the
chapter,
boiler
she's gonna
room.
have a scar in her
I
arm.
made sure to close the door behind me.
Oh.
Well, she said it wasn't that
told me to.
deep of a cut.
No, she
right?
said it'll probably scar.
It'll
It might leave a
scar.
scar. Fuck. That makes it more perfect.
You locked yourself in.
Perfect, imperfect.
The room was really dark too. I didn't even see the suspended battery, only the blinking security camera. And then, Wolfgang. He got up on his feet all of a sudden, and he started crying.
We
And
still
saying
don't
these
truly
weird
understand
things.
Wolfgang either.
Yeah, we know nothing.
That's what the post-game run through all his social links will matter. We can find out what his family's all about, what he met
Yeah.
in these words.
We would never have been able to get his full 5 social links.
Probably gave him
We only had 4,
Yeah.
yeah.
and he perceived you as a threat.
He was screaming at me, and I was screaming back.
It'd be crazy to don't do
Tournament could hear us over the music.
At
one point,
post game stuff where we can, you know, do a random island and talk to everybody and do their social links, whoever we didn't finish.
Yeah, if you do like all 5 Evas, which you can't do in a normal gameplay, maybe we should have been like, you know, I thought I was gonna do something, Damon, but after talking with you, I think I'd just rather be with you. But you'd never get that in normal gameplay.
Holy shit.
That was a lot louder than the first time.
Behold the God of Thunder!
Oh no.
Winged Dragon of Ra!
In the water, was electrocuted instantly. The battery itself exploded upon reacting with the water, which the killer was likely banking on as a way to destroy evidence. All of this happened right under my nose. No one could have guessed that someone present at the tournament was committing murder.
The explosion also damaged
I like how the music like slowly like came back into play.
ended up stumbling around in the dark.
Hey, ever use that storage room bullet?
We quickly came back to our senses.
Storage room? No, I don't think so.
Fucking A.
I used a hairpin to unlock the boiler
Yeah,
room door.
it didn't matter who was in what room. It only mattered what we found in those rooms, which is the extension cord and the rolling pin.
Nice.
That's when you say you ducked around a corner and out of sight. Only after everyone went inside the closets did you then dash upstairs.
It's a good thing she did. Otherwise, we'd have found her alone in a room with...
Honestly, if Ava had just chosen the room she knew the generator was in and turned on the lights, then Diana would have been stuck. She couldn't run.
Yeah.
And then that would have made it a lot easier for her to get framed.
Well, actually, I think the implication is that by the time they were looking at the rooms, Diana was already out of the boiler room, and so she was already going to make a break for it.
That person is you.
But
Yeah.
it could have helped maybe a little bit if she had planned that.
It's over. Ava, we know the truth.
It's not fair. This isn't fair. Isn't fair.
So why'd you do it? You just wanted to look important?
Oh my god.
Feel superior?
I have a mathlete competition to get to.
I can't be stuck here. Wonderful, brilliant, spectacular. You have seen beyond the foul lies of this scorned mathematician and delivered the honorable truth with wit and aplomb.
Well done.
This is worthy of praise. Allow me to reward your success with...
This isn't funny.
Can you shut up? ... Without Tozu's mad ramblings, the trial room had gone completely silent. Everyone was either staring at the floor or sneaking nervous glances at each other.
I understand the reason for this frosty atmosphere. You found out who done it, so now you wish to know why done it.
Such a spoil sport.
Very well. Every murder mystery needs a motive, and I would be loath to break tradition at this stage.
There must be something.
Ava, why did you do this? Just... why?
Come on.
Come on, speak up. You have nothing to lose now.
Oof. It was Tozu.
Huh?
Tozu made me do it.
This is...
What?
You've been working with Tozu this entire time?
Such disrespect.
Me and her? Oh, please. If her plan was to secretly infiltrate the killing game, she wouldn't have given her... If her plan was to secretly infiltrate the killing game, she wouldn't have given herself such an attention-grabbing ultimate title.
Rubbish.
I mean, seriously, ultimate liar. Talk about on the nose. No, Eva was just as much of a kidnappee as the rest of you.
Son of a bitch!
Shut up. You let her get away with breaking the rules. That's proof enough you're in cahoots.
Holy!
Huh? Eva broke the rules?
Yeah, when she blew up school fucking property. Oh my god, the thunder crash.
She's pissed.
Why the fuck was I punished for chucking a rock at a camera, but Eva wasn't punished for destroying a fucking generator?
Shit. Is Eva the exception that Ro was talking about?
What?
Desmond tapped the screen of his trinket and conjured a familiar square-shaped hologram. With a few swipes with his finger, he located the killing game's rules. Okay, yeah. Everyone, take a look at the second rule. Students are not allowed to vandalize any official killing game property, such as the cameras and the Tozu trinkets. Exceptions may apply. Do you see how it says exceptions may apply at the end? Since Ava wasn't punished for breaking the generator, could that mean does that mean she counts as an exception?
Stop lying!
Are you gonna explain how? Or are you just trying to be a fucking contrarian?
This looks bad.
Well, if I had to make a guess, it's probably because Ava destroyed the generator while committing a murder.
Eh?
What's all this about?
Are you saying Ava has special privileges?
I think it's more like her method of murder was what destroyed the generator. Meaning, the generator is technically tied to Wolfgang's death.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is why Ava was excused for breaking it.
Slow down.
Oh, fuck my sleeve. Oh, that can actually be the reason, can it?
I see, I see.
And if it were?
You...
I see. Eva believed she would count as an exception to the rule. Which is why she didn't take any steps to avoid destroying the generator.
What?
She risked getting shot in the head over something she just assumed?
That ain't it.
That ain't it. Nah. With how confidently Eva executed the murder, she must have known for sure she wouldn't be penalized. How about it, Tozu? Did you ever share that information with her?
Who? Me?
A desperate killer is much like a hungry seagull, ready to pounce upon the slightest crumb of substance.
I kind of miss Monokuma's laugh.
The mere implication of a loophole ignites their senses, and they, as desperate people always do, will shred their dignity in pursuit of confirmation. So, to answer your question, yes, Eva approached me with the same questions your friends are asking now. And yes, I confirmed her suspicions were true.
Not okay!
Seriously? That's so unfair!
Pathetic.
Unfair? Answering a reasonable question is far from unfair. Have you ever asked a professor to help with for an assignment? Sure, your professor won't do the work for you. But they'll be happy to clear up any confusion you might have.
Then why did Eva say you made her kill Wolfgang?
I suppose you could say Eva and I made a deal.
Huh?
A deal? What kind of deal? A deal to begin the killing game.
Impossible!
In exchange for agreeing to perform the first kill, she would receive a special perk.
Plot twist!
The traitor perk!
Holy!
What?
What do you mean traitor perk?
Is it the tablet Eva has? I mean, she refused to show it to us when we asked.
Mind you that a host cannot simply hand over a traitor perk to anyone who asks. For a student to be eligible for a perk, they must first earn it.
That was very...
What do you mean by earn it? Do you recall that little tidbit I shared with you about the pharmacy? You know, the one about a secret lurking inside?
Now we're going to talk about the door.
Yeah, the door. You see, a very interesting secret is lurking behind this door. That secret? Were you referring to the traitor perk?
Well done.
Indeed I was. When I said a very interesting secret was lurking behind, I meant that quite literally. The only thing separating you from the perk was a few inches of stainless steel and a pin pad.
Nice.
Pin pad? Oh gosh, you're talking about that big door I found tucked behind a shelf.
I see.
I see. It was hiding the traitor perk all along.
Damn it, it's like running Lance through a gauntlet through all his characters.
Hell no! How did Eva figure out the password and the pin pad though? Did she enter a bunch of random numbers until it, like, finally worked?
Well,
A 4-digit code would be thousands of potential combinations. Unless Eva encountered unbelievable luck, the chances of her guessing the code in only a few days is extremely unlikely.
If this is Nagato, he would have solved it immediately.
Yeah.
How?
1111.
Then, how did she get access to the traitor perk?
The 4 numbers to unlock the pin pad. How did Ava figure them out?
I don't know.
There's only one way. Only one way I could see her obtaining the correct answer. It's to do with that poster, isn't it? That mysterious poster in the pharmacy. What poster are you?
Ding ding ding, correct. Yes, hidden inside one of the pharmacy rooms is a poster which reveals the code to the pin pad.
For real?
For reals?
No.
How can that poster reveal the code though?
You idiot.
The price? I knew it had to be important somehow. None of the visuals made sense, which is exactly why it caught my attention. But I didn't know what to do with that information, how to decipher what I was seeing. 1010?
Pathetic.
Is that how much it cost?
And that is where you fell short of your mathematically gifted peer. With her keen eyesight and quick thinking, she saw the poster for what it really was.
Plot twist.
An equation. Oh shit.
What?
Every detail's deceitful. Those exclamations of grandeur may in fact be hints towards a certain something's nature, and that large star a stand-in for a coordinate plane.
What?
Well, not that it matters anymore. The code to that precious pin pad is, after all, being changed as we speak. To quote the words of my parents' the road to freedom must always be paved with obstacles.
Sick and twisted!
No way! A math equation is totally up Eva's alley.
Ava, you told me you couldn't understand the poster.
Why the long face?
Of course she did. That equation is the key to the traitor perk. Handing it over would mean handing the perk over.
So the traitor perk was Ava's reward for solving the puzzle.
Anybody?
The heck is the perk? You still haven't explained that yet.
Who? Me?
I assure you it's a very handy thing to have. You see, the traitor perk allows the owner to access the school's security cameras using a tablet. That tablet, of course, being on Eva's person right now.
Aww.
Damn it.
So, I was right. You accessed the camera in the boiler room, which was how you saw Diana enter.
Oh, crud.
I thought it was weird Ava wouldn't show us the tablet, but I didn't think it was actually wired to the school cameras.
But then...
Then, the reason I saw the security camera light blinking back in the boiler room is because Ava was watching me?
Oh,
this is making too much sense.
Nonsense.
Eva, how could you negotiate with your kidnapper? Why would you have any reason to trust him?
I had no choice.
Eh?
I either take his deal, give myself a chance to escape, or I would die here with the rest of you.
You. That selfish attitude is the reason why we ended up in this mess. Didn't we promise to make it out of here together? If you hadn't murdered one of the only people who could have handled the situation, we might have made progress on escaping.
Hang on.
Even if I didn't kill, someone else would have eventually. And if they were in my position right now, they wouldn't even admit to what they've done. They'd cry and snivel and try to guilt you. They wouldn't be honest like me.
Watch it.
Honest or not, playing Tozu's game was risky. You were trapped in a small space with witnesses everywhere. That's not a gamble you should have taken.
What a joke.
We had food, we had shelter. All we had left to do was wait for our eventual rescue from this place.
But I would have died first.
Huh?
It was obvious from what was happening with Wolfgang. His constant jeering at me over the few mistakes I'd make while the rest of you followed his lead.
Wow, she got paranoid fast.
Yeah.
And she got bullied, so she's...
Yeah, so it all
She's expecting it.
And it comes from her mathlete history too, so she's used to... She saw the writing on the walls.
If a class trial ever happened with him around, he would have accused me of being the killer even without evidence. And you all would have believed him.
Whoa!
That's not...
Because of Wolfgang, I was isolated from everyone else. He turned me into an easy target for murder. And if I was murdered, would the rest of you even bother to find out who killed me? There's no way you would. There's no way anyone would. You're all the worst. I hope you all rot here.
That's cold, man.
This is the first time we've seen a killer that killed, like, out of spite, versus like out of complete desperation or selfishness.
Even if we had some rough spots, some of us still tried to get along with you. During the gaming tournament, I was fine with you joining. You think a few games were enough to forgive everything you did to me? None of you actually care about me. None of you. I've never been anything to anyone.
Huh?
What do you mean?
It really is the same in here as it is out there. I'm always the one that people hated.
Oh, flashback time.
Oh no. I didn't choose this talent. I was just doing what others wanted me to do.
It's Komi's class.
It's Nichijou.
I was the prodigy student that the adults wanted me to be. I thought I did everything right, but I still kept being judged. Everyone else around me resented me, hated me because they wanted the love I received. Or what they thought was love. And despite all my hard work, the UTP turned me into something I never wanted to be. Even if I wanted to return to normality, it would be impossible. I'm stuck with this talent for life. But now, when I try to become something more than a sad joke, I get hit with the realization that all my efforts were for nothing. I never could be anyone else. I'll never get what I deserve.
But I cared.
I don't understand.
Ava, I cared about you. I don't get it.
Why?
Ava, why did you frame me? I cared for you and stood up for you whenever I could.
Don't say that!
I wanted to be your roommate. I wanted to help you.
I don't want to.
It didn't mean anything.
Why?
You still agreed with everything Wolfgang said. No matter what he did to me, you kept on supporting him.
Is that why you tried to frame me for his murder?
Yeah, and you deserved it.
Oh? No. Oh. Diana let out a sob and nearly fell onto her podium.
Diana!
Eloise ran over to Diana and put an arm around her shoulder.
How can you believe that?
Why did you have to kill Wolfgang in front of her? That's so cruel.
She obviously knew what she was doing. Both the cause and time of death were mentioned in the mock trial case. So it stands to reason they would be mentioned here too. When Eva realized that, she tried to leverage it against us. I'm sure receiving that little camera perk made it all too easy to time the murder.
Shut it!
Enough of this bullshit already. So Eva's a privileged little asshole who thinks her life sucks. Who cares? You took Wolfgang's life. The only thing you deserve is some fucking comeuppance.
Sheesh.
I doubt she's actually telling the truth.
Ah.
Murdering someone because they lied about their inoffensive talent, even she would know how ridiculous that sounds.
It's because Damon had the blackmail. If Eva didn't kill Wolfgang because she was scared, then why did she kill him?
Honestly?
Why else but to escape the killing game? I doubt any of us were ever a threat to her. In fact, it was probably the complete opposite.
Shocking.
She thought she was smarter and better than all of us. That's why she thought she could win the class trial.
Oh, no, that's actually me, guys. I think I'm smarter than everybody.
Yes, I agree with Nona. She definitely looked down on me. In that case, do you reckon Eva killed Wolfgang because of his abilities as a lawyer? Fuck yeah. She admitted herself he would have suspected her if he was here. Clearly, Wolfgang was the best person to kill if she wanted to escape. Yes, you're so smart, Eva.
Nope.
And anyway, Eva isn't the only one who's vulnerable. There are people here with even weaker bodies and weaker minds. Anyone who's looking for an easy kill.
Why are you looking at me?
Would know to target them first.
Why are you looking at me? Oh shit. Tochiko!
No.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I guess.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Is he technically like the weakest male of the group?
I guess so. He's also the youngest.
Not Ulysses?
Youngest male, I think. I think he's 16. Everyone else is 18.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. Even if no one targeted me, I still would have died first.
How so?
Because of the perk. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow.
You don't use it, you die?
Tozu told me that if I didn't use the perk to murder someone as soon as possible, I was going to die.
What did you say?
What?
Nonsense!
Is this true, Tozu?
Who? Me?
Guilty as charged?
No.
No way!
Tozu never told me the number of days I had left, just that I needed to kill soon. If I didn't kill soon, I'd die.
This isn't fair!
I had to do something. You can't blame me for that. If you were in my shoes, you would have all done the same.
Worthless.
It's your own fault. You were only in that situation because you took the perk.
Tozu targeted me with the math puzzle. He offered me the perk when I was at my lowest point. If you guys were approached the way I was and offered a chance to go home, you would have taken the perk too.
Stop it!
You're just a bunch of hypocrites. You just want to make me look like the villain so you feel less bad about killing me.
Killing her? That's right. How could I forget? And the blackened is uncovered.
Enough already. I'm sick of talking to this scumbag. Get on with the fucking execution, will you?
Alright. This soap opera is entertaining, but I realize it's time to change the channel. Wait, don't tell me you're actually going to.
Oh, let's see how she dies. There's gonna be a bunch of crows pecking at her body.
Yup.
Maybe.
Holy shit.
All of a sudden, the elevator behind us began to churn alive. The whir of machinery could be heard from the other side of the doors, raw and loud and rhythmic, like a mechanical symphony.
Do not avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I hear a lot of the budget went into this.
Nice. No, I don't.
What's going on?
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
My blood is rushing.
To the victor go the spoils. Hail the honorable dead, avenged at last.
I don't deserve this.
Oh.
Even if you hate me, I don't deserve this.
May our charitable justice inspire fear and humility within these wretched souls.
This isn't fair. I don't deserve to die. I deserve to live. I deserve to live.
And stir the hearts and minds of all those bearing witness. Ready, everyone? Let the show begin.
I want to live. I deserve to live. I'm going to live. I'm going to live!
Oh, Eva.
And now we present the execution of Eva. Oh, this is pretty much you.
Execution of Eva Tsuno. Uh-huh. Enjoy the show.
Wow, Mara had to fucking chase her down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The animation looks so good.
Whoa.
Yes, the chain is back. Grab her by the neck. Yep. Yeah, it's like I'm watching a Danganronpa game. This is pretty fucking wild. Oh my god, she's struggling. She's gonna break her podium.
Oh, Eva.
Damn, Desmond can't even look.
So fucking sad.
Fiery furnace of affliction. She's gonna get cooked.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
don't
yeah,
liar.
that's totally, yeah. Oh.
Better run.
Run, bitch!
Good thing she got sneakers.
Oh.
I hate it when it goes on an incline. Yep, that looks like exactly what I look like. Oh, steps. Or those calves. And then it flattens, right? What the fuck? Are those nails?
Rulers? Rulers and fucking pencils and shit?
Oh, she landed on. Oh, the pencils.
Oh, nails too. Oh my god.
Oh!
Not getting any closer. Oh, imagine if this is voice, you can hear her screaming.
Crazy.
Yeah. How lucky.
Yeah, how lucky we don't have to deal with that.
Wow.
This is...
Oh.
Why
What the
her?
fuck?
Wow, that's sick. You're a sick bastard, Tozu. Just a doll.
Wow.
Just a dummy. Wow, you know what? This is on par with V3's Chapter 1. I didn't think anything was going to beat V3 for his first chapter.
Yeah.
Oh!
Damn it.
The only one I thought I could trust. My entire body has seized up. I couldn't move a single limb. Couldn't say a single word. All I could do was stand and stare. My mind at a complete and total loss.
There's no way.
So that's what punishment entails.
Let me go home. Please let me go home.
Isn't this lovely?
Goodness, talk about a heated moment. Eva put up quite a fight for a second there. She almost had me believing we'd underestimated her.
Moving on.
Just kidding.
I'll be damned.
How can you do this? Forcing these innocent people to kill each other.
Terrible. Just
So
terrible.
judgmental. Need I remind you that this is student-on-student warfare?
Get out.
Shut up already. Ava, why? You just needed a friend. I could have been the friend you needed. Why did you do this?
I can't believe it.
I think I'm going to be sick.
I don't even know what I'm feeling anymore.
Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Oh shit! I'm totally gonna die here, aren't I?
I can't be like this.
No one else is gonna die here. We're all gonna be okay. Come on, repeat after me. I'm here, and I'm okay. Oh no.
Here, and I'm okay.
I'm here, and I'm okay.
The babies.
Oh no.
This was my reality. The fear of death had already been heavy on my shoulders ever since the killing game was announced. But now, it had completely enveloped me. I can't do it. I can't lie to myself again.
Again?
It's all my fault.
Not okay. I'm never going to be okay. I could have changed things. I could have saved her. And him, Wolfgang. If I just dragged him out of the water, I could have saved him. Why didn't I save him?
Whoa.
Diana, you had no way of knowing what was going to come next. He was wielding a knife, too. Anyone would have done what you did.
Did he really bring a knife for self-defense?
Usually a comment like that would have gotten a rise out of Grace, but she stayed completely silent. I can't let it end. Wolfgang's kindness. I can't let anyone forget it.
It is how it is.
That goes without saying. I'm sure everyone will remember what Wolfgang did for us.
I've never thought of the lengths my talent can go. The ability to change others' appearance is pretty easy for me to kill someone, but to be the best version of themselves. It's always been someone else who sits in front of the mirror. I've never really put myself in that place.
Diana? You okay?
Monologuing. If I can't save Wolfgang, then at the very least,
I can do this.
maybe I can live for him.
Believe me.
You didn't do anything wrong, Diana.
Pardon me.
Yeah. I can do this. I can fulfill the life he wasn't able to live. Huh? You gonna leave the scar open now as a reminder of Wolfgang? What?
Like a chameleon, I will adapt.
Ah, she did it.
did
She's
it.
her
Follow
animal.
his footsteps and continue what he wasn't able to accomplish. I'll become something new.
She just dresses up as Wolfgang the next chapter.
She cuts her hair.
Tears are running down Diana's face.
Oh my god.
But her expression, somehow, she looked determined to be my next party member. I couldn't understand it. Despite everything she's been through, here she was making some silly vow about continuing Wolfgang's legacy, acting like she's a hero from her storybook. Has this girl lost her mind?
Hold on.
Wolfgang and Ava, neither of them deserve this. I won't let what happened to them happen to anyone else here.
We won't back down.
For both their sakes, I'll save everyone from this killing game.
You've got to be kidding me.
Take this seriously, will you?
What?
Cringe.
It seems your peers aren't much in the mood for heroic monologues.
Moving on.
Anyhow, it's been a long day. The crime scene has already been cleaned up, unless you have any further questions for me. You're all free to return to your dorms. So, any further questions?
Get lost.
Get lost.
Great.
Huh. Now, where have I heard that one before? In all seriousness, I'll take that as a no.
Good evening.
Until next time, everyone.
Just like last time, Tozy walked over to the throne.
Isn't this lovely?
By the way, you're safe to ride the elevator back up. We've set it back to its default mode. What you glimpsed before was simply its punishment mode.
On that ominous note, he was lowered underground.
Hey guys, should we just go back to our rooms?
Aye. It's about time we draw this day to a close.
Good idea. ... Ooh, that shutdown on Diana's like little monologue. I feel like that might make her go crazy in the next chapter.
That was pain. That was like
That was crazy.
That was really crushing. Like to like have a like so inspired and hopeful, and then everybody around you is just like.
It makes her a target for the next chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, whatever.
She's gonna be like, I gotta do everything to protect anyone, and then she dies in the process. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of thoughts about what's gonna happen next.
People silently made their way to the elevator, horror and despair etched on their faces. It was clear. Today's events would not be easily forgotten. And then, there was me. Everything had been ruminating over, the devastating images which had been plaguing my mind.
Oh my god.
Wolfgang's murder. The trial. Ava, dying right in front of me, swallowed by a pit of fire. It had all retreated to the corners of my mind. The only thing I could focus on now were those 5 words. I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps. Hearing those words come from Diana, after everything that's happened, seeing her raise her chin and act so tall and proud, just like Wolfgang once did, it pissed me off.
Oh man. Oh man.
And with that, beneath the veil of hypocrisy, chapter 1 in the books. 14 left, baby.
Got Eva's feather.
Bye, Eva.
Yep. To be continued.
Wow. It really feels like the whole prologue in chapter 1 was all just leading to Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a 2-parter.
Yeah, 2 chapters dedicated to her.
Good shit.
Oh, man.
Great group, man.
Good shit.
Everyone voiced great. The story is great.
Story.
The writing is fantastic.
The writing is fantastic. The art is fantastic. The music is like one of my favorite things from this fucking.
Oh, the music's been great. I love how, like, yes, this is a Danganronpa fan game, but this is like a Danganronpa game at this point.
Yeah.
It's really
absolutely.
good.
I'm considering this Danganronpa 4 now. So when we actually played real Danganronpa 4, when Spike June stuff runs out of money, that's like Danganronpa 5 to me.
That's 5, yeah.
Can't change my mind at this point.
Yeah, in my mind, this is a Danganronpa game. In
This is so
all,
good.
Like, respects.
All right. Any predictions for next chapter?
Oh.
Or should we just hold off until we?
I mean, no, we might as well say now because
get to
before I forget in 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta replay chapter 1 all over again.
Yeah.
Man.
Amazing setup for what's to come. I don't really know what's gonna happen next.
I thought for a second that Damon might be. I didn't think he was gonna be pissed off. I thought that might have been like a turning point for him to be like, I lost the person I thought I can trust.
Yeah.
Now Diana is showing me a light that I can walk down, but he decided to go the other way. So,
well, he's grieving, and seeing someone else be able to be happy about it is like, how dare you?
Yeah, like how dare you? Yeah, but like that was like the way that Diana to be like by his side for the rest of the game, at least, or at least like up to like closer to the end of the game. But now it's like we might be fighting Diana a lot.
Yeah.
These next chapter or two, because she's the antithesis of what we still believe in.
Mm-hmm.
That you can't trust anyone. Everyone is, you know, how like they don't have any talents that are worth my talent. Still, like it's still he still got back to where he originally was, but now he's more lonely than he was before.
Yeah.
Him against the entire group.
Damon's getting worse is basically my takeaway from that ending. He didn't really learn anything. If anything, he's been validated in his negative thoughts.
Yeah. The only savior he could have had was Ava, and even she tricked him.
Yeah.
And pretty much.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing that could happen to him.
It's
double
tough.
down on his
Yeah.
point. Yeah. So
Diana's definitely going to be a focus. Whether she stays quiet because of what happened and people are like, are you okay, Diana? Or if she's going to be like, I'm not going to let this bother me because I said what I said.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what
Wolfgang
I
would do
do.
this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What would Wolfgang do? WWWD.
Yeah.
So
I think that she's gonna next chapter. Man, I'm so excited to see what happens next chapter. But I feel like she's gonna be very outspoken, try to fill the void that Wolfgang has. Maybe she will fail in it next chapter, succeed in some ways. I very strongly think that she will die still.
Yeah, for sure. This chapter 2 is shaping up to be like one of the more interesting, because usually like this would be the chapter that kind of like bridges stuff and kind of, it's okay, we kind of get rid of some more dead weight, but it feels like everybody's has been very important. Like, I think before we started this, Ulysses was like the back of my head, most non-important character, but his way of like seeing the investigation and noting down everything feel like it's gonna be very important when we overlook something during a trial. So
yeah, he's a utility character. He has a lot of use in that sense.
Keep him for a while.
Yeah. I feel like Diana's passion will directly impact the next murder, whether she's like desperate to.
She's gonna get killed.
Yeah, I think maybe like I wouldn't like in the most negative sense. I wonder if she will try to prevent killings and then accidentally kill somebody in her like
that would
zeal.
be so.
That'd be so fucked up.
Yeah. But it's still at the end of the day, Tozu's the one that's got to push that button, right? He pushed that button on Ava. There must be something that he knows now that Diana's like a one-track mind that he can exploit.
Yeah,
and turn that against her, and then have her. Yeah, because I was like, man, this chapter 1 going on without Tozu really having to push anybody's buttons, but he kind of gave it. He pretty much pointed out Ava pretty quickly with that. I don't know why they kept saying equation. It was literally just 10-10. It was literally just the price on the paper. But
no, it was a little more than that. He described it like
was it?
Yeah, so the look of it was there was like a big spark in the middle that looked like a coordinate. And then so
like an XY coordinate, yeah.
XY coordinate. So it took a little bit of mathing to do. I don't think it was as easy as like
the only
10
thing that
10.
she could do. Yeah,
it was something that only
We won't know until we know what the pin pad is, because if they were just like, this is the, well, he said it's changing all the time. So
yeah, he changed it already. So, but that door might come into play again.
I think so. I think it'll continue being an incentive.
Exactly, and a different perk probably the next time around. Who knows if it'll use the next chapter or not? But all right.
Oh, just great game. Good job.
Great game. Can't wait for chapter 2. All right. On that note, I guess we'll see you guys in chapter 2. Same time, same place. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.